Alright. Wow. Right when I start recording, Bard's like, nah. There we go. Okay. Quick recap. Actually, it's not quick. My recaps are never quick. Mason Thorman is not with us today. He's gonna have his own little session later on. You all finally arrived in Gamo, exploring literally only the lobby of a single inn. Then you immediately gathered the rest of the party once you met your old friend Pyrio. Going to the Ore Path, the arena of Gamo, where you decided to make a little bit of money. Being from the material plane, the Gith weren't exactly too happy to see you outside of the arena, but they enjoyed watching you fight each other. Especially, the Gith, Twig, and Scarlet.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah, that was quite fun for them. No, they liked watching a Gith almost kill somebody from the material plane.
Yeah. Slaughter the bitch.
Yeah, the magic that Twig showcased was astounding to them, and he earned a bit of money, where he finally has enough for chicken nuggets. That's always great. And he had taken over the body of a freshly killed Gith prisoner, easily taking out Scarlet in a matter of seconds. Garmer and Thormund. Yeah. Garmer and Thormund had their own tough fights, while Scarlet recovered in the wall of the arena, each having their own share of troubles. Garmer, unable to use his new favorite weapon of Dornor fruit poison, and dealing with the trauma of his past against the undead. And Thormund having to face not one, but two enemies, thanks to Scarlet dropping a magic bean in the arena during his fight with Twig. After getting healed, Garmer was given a choice when he asked for a way to keep this lovely axe. He publicly executed Sir Twig, being the second in the party after Thormund to earn a Semba, a ring-like currency used as a badge to allow you into the wealthier parts of the city. Garmer decided to leave, looking for a way to the next floor, as the only experienced member of the party about the tower and the floor type. He tells Scarlet and Thormund to watch over Twig's body, once his head has been brought back, after Garmer threw it into the crowd. Sadly, it took a bit over an hour to retrieve the head, rendering Thormund's ability to bring Sir Twig back to life unusable. In response to being told to watch over Twig, Scarlet kicks Twig's body. The medic that made a deal with you for, Garmer, as you're leaving, the medic that made a deal with you for Pyrio's axe walks alongside you, stopping you by gently but firmly grabbing the blade, of the greatsword. Sorry, I did not write this well, it was 1 a.m.
Understandable.
You said that you were dragging out the greatsword behind you. She's gonna grab that as well. Despite the size difference, you seem unable to walk further, and you can see that she's wearing a thin black glove with glowing white lines coursing through it. She smiles gently at you and says, "The deal was for only the axe, sir. I'm afraid we can't allow you to take this greatsword as well. We have plenty of weapons, but the greatsword is quite special to a few of our recurring fighters. Perhaps you'll meet them in the upcoming tournament. I'm sure you'll be invited, especially after what you just did." What would you like to do?
Very well.
Are you gonna hand her the greatsword?
I'll just let go of it.
Okay. She takes it, bows, and starts to walk back towards the arena. You are now in the cities of Gamo. You can tell that it's quite quiet, and you see that there are very few people walking around. As you look up towards the center of the city, you remember the offer of the captain to stay with him, but also that you still have 3 keys, I believe. I don't think you gave them out, did you?
Nope.
Alright, you have all 3 keys for the free room in the inn that you found earlier.
I think I'll return there. Why not?
Okay. You're gonna go back to the inn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I assume that the cat is with us?
The cat, yes, you told Pyrio to come with you. You said, "Cat, come."
Okay.
And then it came.
Yeah. So, I believe the only person that knows about the actual inn besides you, that you have a free room, considering you didn't tell anybody, was Twig.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you start walking back towards the, God damn it. As you start walking back towards the inn, which it's going to take you a little over an hour to get there, but you see Jane, having heard when you were at the docks where you were going, standing outside a little ways away from the arena, looking at you.
I will return the look.
As you start to pass her, she says, I saw your fight with Mr. Flayer. Why'd you kill somebody who let you accompany him?
Because the axe that he had, because the axe that I had used was part of the war gear of a close friend of mine from my last party.
You know, I just kind of expected holds up axe. Shiny.
It's pretty. No. Is that any excuse to just kill somebody who was nice to you? Who just let you travel with them?
I'll find a way to bring him back.
Has he been dead longer than an hour?
Yes.
You hear her obviously
Holds up the magical coin.
Oh. You hear her obviously curse in a language that you don't know, but you can tell it's not a very nice word. It's like the equivalent of just hearing someone go "Scheisse."
Except for you know what Scheisse means.
Yeah. So as I said, it's obvious. She looks at the coin and looks curious, like, what is that?
You know, magic?
Yes.
Ever heard of something called true and then like trail off for a moment?
True polymorph?
No, it started with an R.
Oh my god.
1 second. Because she is not a class that gets that, I believe. I'm gonna roll.
Oh no.
I rolled percentage. That's an 11. I'm afraid I
In
only
a different system, that'd be really good.
Yeah. Well, sadly, it's not this game.
Oof.
Yeah. I'm afraid I don't. I only know True Polymorph. Well, I've heard of it.
Oh wait, you know true polymorph? Hey you! Grab the cat by the scruff of his neck. You think that'd work on this little fucker?
I know of it. I don't know the spell itself.
Do you think that a spell that is that would work though?
It seems
Or
like
do you
he's.
not know what it does?
Why are you holding a flying cat in my face?
Because this little thing, boop the snoot, is the cat that this axe belongs to.
Pyrio hisses in Elvish again.
Flick the ear, let go of cat.
Cat starts flying. So this is not his normal form?
No, he was a lion folk.
Perhaps he was cursed then. Remove curse should do it. But sadly I don't know that either.
Would we need to go to a temple for that?
We can ask around, but this doesn't look like... well...
a place that would have temples?
Yeah, I would have put it in a gentler way, but yes.
Well, here. Pull out 2 of the 3 keys. Do me a favor and give these to the rest of the party in... well, I assume they're still hiding in the medical ward of the Colosseum. And show them over to... I assume that I cannot see the tavern, or not the tavern, the inn from here?
You can point in the general direction, but that's also pointing, like, pretty much upwards. Like, it's closer to the center of the city, which is, like, above you.
I will try to see if I can spot the roof of it. And even if I don't, point to it and say, that roof is an inn that we got free rooms in.
Do you remember the name?
Do I?
Do you?
Yeah,
I vaguely do.
You can roll a
I
history check
remember
then.
it.
It's a
I
very
remember
stupid
it had a
name.
name.
Yeah, it's a very stupid name. You can roll a history check if you'd like.
Oh boy, I get advantage with that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that advantage. That was a 3.
Hey. Always fun.
Well, I guess I'm sticking with the 3 because that's a 1. So that would be 7 then.
No, you can't remember. Some stupid name like there's an inn or like
It had
herein
a.
lies or something like that.
It was something like Bed of Lies. I don't remember.
But bed of lies. Okay. I will try to find that after I grab the rest. Why are you?
Please let it be a brothel.
I actually already thought of that. And yes, it was. So, god damn it! All right. Like right when you said bed of lies, I'm like, well, yeah, has to be. All right. Do you not want to wait for the rest of them? Why are you going off on your own?
Because I need to find the item or the area that we need to go up a level. Which requires me going and speaking to pretty much anybody important.
She looks at you incredulously, like, what the fuck are you talking about? But also, she's not going to say anything. She's just going to take the keys and, like, bow and start walking back towards the arena.
Just look at the lady walking away. Now to find somebody that looks vaguely important. Swivels on heel.
You can see that there are very few people around, and this is the... Before you went to the arena, this was a rowdier part. Anybody that's living around here definitely doesn't have enough money that would be considered important. Everyone else is living in the center of town, where they have the 39 giant apartments.
And that's the residential district from what you
Correct.
told us last session?
Yes.
Is that where the rich folk are?
Oh, that's where everyone is, but there are wealthier apartments that like people can stay in.
I'll make my way back to the inn and can I look at the name of the inn? Just so that I have it in memory?
Yeah, it's called In Harm's Way.
Huh.
Yeah, it was just a random stupid name.
Well, I was vaguely close.
Kind of,
Oh
yeah.
god.
Alright, it's gonna take you about an hour to get there, so in that time... Scarlet,
Yep.
you were given a... What would you call it? Without being mean. A second place prize? Silver medal? You didn't get to keep your armor, which looked really good on you, but you got some new armor. One inscribed with the Elven runes.
Yep.
Yeah. And you see Jane walk in, look at Twig's body, look at Thormund, and just close her eyes for a minute, sadly, and praying. And then she takes out a key and gives one to each of you.
What's this for?
It seems that we have a place to stay for the night.
No. I'm gonna hand it back.
No?
No.
Why not?
No.
Is there something wrong with staying here?
Yes.
I'm just gonna keep looking at you like, uh-huh.
I have 3 very big problems, and I don't have to tell you a single one.
Okay. Well, are you just gonna stay here in the arena then?
No, I'm gonna find somewhere else.
Alright, do you mind if I take Sir Mindflayer's body?
Sure.
She's going to. Little did you guys know she has a bag of holding. She's going to stuff his body in a bag of holding. It's more like a pocket of holding, but like. No, she was never like super open about it because there was no fucking need.
Yeah, I know.
Thorman's going to look at it and just go into the corner and start drinking. He just found some ale.
He's just sitting there with his mug saying, vodka, vodka, vodka.
It's like, please God, give me something stronger. He does find Dornar fruit, but he can't seem to open it. He's a little inebriated at that point.
I love that.
Yeah. She's gonna just walk out as if nothing happened. She's gonna take the key that you handed back. What would you like to do?
I would like. Actually, no, wait. Hang on. First, I need to adjust the AC because the armor, because of my dex stuff, the quote-unquote medium armor is a lot worse for me, and it gives me disadvantage on stealth, so I'm not going to use it.
That's totally fine. You don't need to use it. You can try to sell it if you'd like.
Yeah, I was gonna find a place to sell that, because it's like, well, this is effectively useless.
Well,
Trying to be all stealthy, just clunk, 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 clunk.
But,
Yeah.
like, even the best type of medium armor that I could possibly have grants disadvantage, and it's the exact same armor class that I already have. Everything else is worse.
well, I wasn't going to give you something for losing.
I know, but it's hilarious. It's like, oh, here, have this thing. And it's like, wow, thanks. This is literally useless.
Well, if you can find somewhere to sell it for a good price, then you can buy something
Yeah,
else.
I want to search for that so that I can get something else.
Okay. All the
Scarlett's
shops.
having a day.
All the shops seem to be closed. Yeah, it is what they would consider like bedtime or nighttime here, where like everyone's off work finally.
Well,
Like,
time to find a rooftop.
You're just gonna find a random rooftop.
Yep,
Rooftop.
I'm just gonna sit there.
Okay. Do you want to go to like the docks area, which is the outer ring, or do you want to stay in the middle ring?
I'm gonna stay in the middle ring just to see what happens.
Okay. If you're trying to get those guards that I was telling you about into this, they're not here.
What guards?
The rooks.
Oh, those. No, I'm not trying to get them into
Okay, good.
anything.
Because I'm like, they're only in the starting town. Like, they're
No,
not-
dude, I'm not trying to do anything.
I learned that the hard
I
way.
am literally trying to get on a roof to sit.
Okay. The closest roofs to you are still a good 3-4 stories. If you would like, you can attempt to climb.
I would like to attempt to climb. What is that?
You're going to. Well, I believe you have a climb speed. Do you not? You have a 20-foot climb speed.
I do, yeah.
So you can make acrobatics or athletics if you'd like at advantage.
Hey. Well, good thing it was advantage because that was a nat 1.
What is the
26.
26? Okay, that is good. What is the armor that you're carrying?
The armor that I am carrying is the... Fuck, that's not English. Translates to half plate.
Half plate? Okay. You're carrying an extra 40 pounds, so
Yeah.
you can get up there pretty easily, but also you're a little winded by that time.
As expected.
Yeah. But no, you can successfully get up there. You're a few hundred meters away from the arena. You can see it clearly. And if you just lay back, considering you're like exhausted at that point, you just look up at what you would assume is the sky. You see the exact opposite end of Gamo. And you can see that there are a few little boats just flying towards a residential area. Everything looks really peaceful. It's quiet.
What does my mic keep picking up? It keeps lighting up and I'm not doing anything.
When in doubt, it's air.
It might be.
Air from what? Probably the window. Okay,
Hmm.
yeah. Anyway, Scarlett's gonna have a fucking moment because that's really pretty to me, and for him it would be incredibly saddening.
Aww.
specifically because he's alone.
Well, you have your moment.
Hey,
As you have your
put
moment,
that down.
the cat.
What?
No, my cousin.
Ah, even better.
He was touching a giant flashlight.
Hmm.
Get the
David knows
sword.
what I'm talking about.
Oh boy.
I assume it's a
Anyway.
very
Second
strong
one.
one. Anyways, Scarlet, you have your moment, and you are a little saddened. What are you doing?
Do I gotta describe this? Alright.
You can. You don't have to. I'm just asking what you're doing.
Well, it's simple. He's looking at something that's incredibly beautiful that's essentially a pirate's fucking dream. And here he is without his crew, without his first mate, and without, Morgan, obviously, his old captain. Still doesn't know where the fuck Captain Morgan is.
Lol.
Captain Morgan! Yes, it was entirely a joke. And, of course, he manages to keep the cap thoughts away anyway.
Oh, okay. Are you just gonna lay there and just look at this quote-unquote sky?
Yep, just hoping and praying that Jack is doing great
Okay.
with the ship. Because the last she saw it, he yelled at her and went to bed because he just got his ass kicked.
You feel a slight, like, burning sensation in one of your pockets.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm. And Garmer, you've made it back. Yeah, you find your way to In Harm's Way. I'm gonna tell you right now, Jane definitely does end up at a brothel. So instead of getting to you in an hour, she's gonna get to you in probably 2 or 3.
Go, Jane, go.
Yeah,
Worth it.
there are men at the brothel. It's fine. Alright. And as you walk in, it's pretty late at night, but there's still the nerdy, stammering little innkeeper that you talked to before. He looks at you, and he nods respectfully and pushes up his glasses.
Before you say anything, I'm gonna assume that you saw the match.
He's just gonna nod again, like, yes.
I'll toss him, like, a couple of the, current, I can never fucking remember the name of them. The gold coins that the Gith use.
Okay, the gold art, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Toss him a couple of those and say, I'll just take whatever the hell's in the pantry. Bread, meat, ale, I don't know.
Okay.
I'll
Um,
be in the room. Just drag the cat with me.
I will bring it up for you. Yes.
Oh, and where can I find catnip of the highest quality for this little shit stain?
We don't have anything like that, but we do have, you could call them drugs in the material plane, but here they're just a standard recreational use thing.
I'm talking about catnip for a cat. Not the good old, forbidden lettuce.
I will see what we have.
Though I will take some of that old Toby.
Yes, I will bring everything up to your room, and give me about an hour.
Take your time.
And as you make your way up to the room,
How many coins do I throw at him, by the way?
however many you would like.
1d6, here we go! Fuck, okay.
Did you get 6?
It is.
Yeah. He's gonna look at you, smile, and say, "The room is yours for as long as you stay here."
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Well, thank you.
And thank you for your patronage and for your good deed.
I'm just gonna walk up to the room second that I'm out of his eyesight, just a little bit of a smile.
You walk up a couple floors to get to your room, and you see, as you open the door, there's a nice rug. Everything still looks like it's made out of the stone wood that the rest of pretty much the island is made of, but everything's colored. The bed is a nice deep, like, oaky brown. The rug is a nice red. There's a fireplace. And the fireplace is pretty gray. And even the wood that seems to be in it it's red as well. There are 3 beds, a couch, or a love seat actually, and a coffee table. There are a few amenities, and there's what you wouldn't know is a sink, but there's a sink there.
Is it a bidet?
There is a bidet.
Oh boy.
There can be a bidet, sure. Why not?
I guess I'll link off my... Is there any other doors leading into the area? The main little common place?
As far as you saw, there was only the front door. But you haven't been to, like, the back yet. So you're not sure if there's anything in the back room, like a back door.
Full security time.
Alright, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna take a look for any windows, close the curtains after locking them, and jamming one of their little the little gold coins in the edge, so that way the windows can't be opened easily.
Okay.
If there's a back door, I'm gonna leave that unlocked for now, just to see which door the innkeep comes in through.
Okay.
Gonna leave the fireplace off, because I assume that it's got a chimney, and not gonna hotbox the room with, like, oak log smoke.
Okay.
Gonna check pretty much everywhere for secret doors, or booby traps, or anything of the like.
Would you like to roll investigation?
Sure.
Okay, you can certainly do that.
Investigation.
I'm gonna say a disadvantage. I'm gonna say disadvantage, so you just normal roll.
Okay.
Because it's just an inn, but it's a pretty big, like, few room that you got.
It's like a top level kind of a room that you'd get at, like, a hotel.
It's not like it's like I don't want to say like honeymoon suite, but it's kind of like a presidential suite.
Nice.
For like this area at least.
That's not bad. You said 1 roll, right?
Yep.
Okay. That is a
Rolls
23. No,
It happens,
I rolled a
David.
19.
It happens. 23. Alright, the fireplace does open up if you pull on, like, if you stick your hand up in the chimney, there's a little lever. It looks like it just goes into a small room, but that's really it.
Does my dark vision help me see anything?
There's nothing in there.
It's just empty?
It's just an empty room.
It's kind of sus. Exploration time.
You're gonna go in there?
Just suddenly the entire floor opens up. You fall 1,000,000 feet into a fireball.
God damn it. Yeah, I'll investigate a little bit.
Okay,
Like,
it's gonna
very
be
pensively check for everything and anything sus.
You're pretty big, so it's gonna be a little cramped. It's
Thus is fine.
like a small,
Good
or
thing you
yeah,
put out the fire.
a small creature could fit in there comfortably. 2 could fit in there well enough. 3, it might be a little cramped. You are almost a large creature, so there's nothing in there. It's just a room. There's no chimney. It doesn't go up or anything.
It's just a hidey hole.
It's just a little hidey hole.
Okay. Exit, close it, make it look like I wasn't there.
Okay, you do that. In that time, Jane walks in. She walks in through the back door. Because the innkeeper told her where or which room it was and everything. And she comes in holding what looks like some crystals and tosses it towards the cat. Like, I was told to give this to the cat. And she's holding a tray of food. All of them look like you could easily have leftovers, but there's quite a bit of food, quite a bit of not so strong alcohol, like watered down Dornor, but instead of water, it's mixed with juice.
Okay.
Just looks like you had a long night, you could use a little drink. But there's tons of food, you guys are going to eat well tonight, for sure.
Alrighty.
She's gonna, when Jane sets down the tray, she's gonna look at you and says, "You sent me to a brothel." And she's gonna pull up some of her chainmail that's under her armor, just like to cover her neck where she has a pretty obvious hickey.
She had fun, at least.
She did have fun.
Well, at least you enjoyed your time there. Didn't know that it would take you to there.
It was on the other side of Gamo, and I'm not gonna say anything more about how much fun I had.
You say that like you didn't have fun.
Anyways, sir, ma'am, elf, I'm not quite sure anymore. They're very pretty, though.
Something happened in the arena, and next thing I know, tits.
Precisely!
Yeah, pretty much. They didn't want to come stay here. Not too sure why, but I do have this. And she pulls out Twig's head from her pocket.
And the rest of the body?
Is also in the pocket. You needn't worry, but I think it's best to hide him from the rest of the Gith.
Agreed. My plan was right before we leave this level of the tower to hopefully use the coin, assuming that it still is here when we leave, to bring him back, or when we get to the next level, if we aren't immediately thrust into combat.
You keep going on about levels. What does that even mean? Like, this isn't a tower. We walked into a tower, but we were obviously teleported.
No, this is part of the tower.
You're calling that part of the tower. She's gonna like open up the curtains and point out the window. Like, there's no way that could fit in a tower, even with magic. It's too big.
The tower's just one massive bag of holding a ton of different places.
Yeah. Don't ruin my campaign. I'm kidding. I thought about doing something like that, and I'm like, no, it's too easy. And then if you bring a bag of holding,
look behind the screen.
Yeah, but if you bring a bag of holding into the tower, everyone's fucked.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, I can't do that.
Okay, well, Garmer's gonna gesture for Jane was the name, right?
Yep.
To have a seat and sit down and pour out some drinks. I'll explain while we eat, because from what I know, having been in here before, it's a doozy.
You've been here before.
Not this floor, or not this section of the floor, but yes, I've been in the tower.
How do we get out? Like, we just suddenly landed on a ship. Like,
remember when the kiosk lady, kind of crabby, told us to get to floor 5 before we have the ability to go back to the normal tower. Part of the tower?
Vaguely, I did have an elf with horns just clamoring onto me. I was more dealing with that.
We're
That's
talking
fair.
about Scarlet and his mommy issues.
That's fair.
So,
Yeah.
so we have to go up 4 more of these just to get back?
Yep. Or we can choose to progress past, but I don't know if there's another way to leave on the 10th floor, or if it's the 15th floor, or anything else like that. I only made it up to floor 5.
Huh. Well, explains how you were able to beat Mr. Mindflayer, but...
No, that's just because I'm good at my job.
Aren't you a potion salesman?
Well, in my off time.
Hmm.
And as he's saying this, he's packing his pipe with the old Toby.
Okay. The old Toby are also just crystals as well.
Damn it.
Yep. And you see that
No idea how to use it.
it came with a little glass with a metal tip hammer.
I guess that we're doing... Do you have to snort it?
If you would like, you can roll to know.
Has the elf that knows everything about drugs here because he kind of is a drug man.
Would you like to roll for it?
Uh,
You could just try to snort it, but like...
Without trying it, can I do like a check to figure out what the hell it is?
You can test it with your alchemy supplies.
Fuck it, sure. And as this is going on, he still is explaining everything that he knows about the tower.
Okay. As
That
you do
also
that...
includes his own hypotheses about it.
Okay. She looks fascinated. Especially watching you. You look like Jack Skellington doing all of his research, like crushing up the ornaments and stuff and putting them into like beakers. You look like that, but like with skin.
But fleshy instead of bony.
Yeah. So it is all strange to watch, but it's also really fun for her. And after after about 45 minutes of testing, you can tell that it's pretty much just like tobacco. Like, it's not going to be super harmful, but it's definitely going to give you a buzz. So it's definitely not normal tobacco. It's nothing you're used to.
So what I'm hearing is it's crystallized tobacco, but
Kind
not
of.
tobacco.
Yeah. Like, you smash it up, you put it into your pipe. It's like a crack pipe, but not crack.
Well, that's going to be slightly ominous. Just, light that up, just a little bit of like a smoky skull starts forming out of the cup of it.
Oh, but you
That's
also...
not gonna
Are you doing that?
Well, that's just what the pipe does.
Okay.
It just, no matter what, the smoke from it is always in the shape of a skull.
As you do that, you also feel a burning sensation in your pocket.
I will...
Scarlet!
God damn it.
Back to you. What would you like to do?
Oh god, I'm gonna pull it out.
You currently have a hand warmer made of Rima.
Yeah, I figured, what the fuck, why is it war?
Does this mean that we have 2 doses of Riemann now?
No, you still only have 1. It's the same.
Oh, okay.
You haven't gotten any, but you also haven't had any symptoms.
Yeah, that's...
Just slowly burning a hole in your pocket.
Yep. Just like drugs do.
God damn, I hate your eulogy. Your eulogies? That's not a fucking word. That pertains
Eulogy
to,
is a word, but yeah.
that pertains to the situation. Let me finish speaking.
What do you hate?
I hate your fucking. You're making it you're making a pun into a thing.
Anyway.
It's a common thing. If you don't know about drugs, it's like, oh, they burn a hole in your pocket. If you don't take them for too long, they're gonna burn a hole in your pocket. And both they will take all your goddamn money, and also if you're gonna get an itch.
Mm-hmm.
If you just have it, but you don't use it, and you made it an actual thing, and I fucking hate you.
Well, I can say that you don't have an itch.
Yeah. Which is why Scarlett's gonna try and figure out if he's hallucinating in any way, shape, or form.
Do you want to do an Arcana check at disadvantage because you're not proficient?
Yeah. At least it's intelligence.
Yeah.
Alright. Well. 16.
Alright. You're not hallucinating as far as you know, but this entire experience could have been a hallucination.
Well, he's paranoid, so... God, fuck. He's gonna take it.
He's gonna take it, huh?
He's gonna take it.
Okay. What would you like to take it with?
Oh, milk always works.
Alright. You dump it in, and you drink it with a warm glass of milk. I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
God damn it. This is gonna be horrifying.
Constitution or Wisdom, you can choose.
The Constitution.
I assume your con is definitely better, so...
Yeah, the Constitution is a +3, the Wisdom is a +0. 16.
Let me see what you have to beat.
Uh-oh.
You fall asleep.
DC 20.
You are now asleep.
God damn it.
Yep. Despite being an elf, you're actually sleeping. This is not trance or anything.
I don't think he's ever experienced that.
Probably not. And he might have a dream later. You don't know.
Elves don't dream.
Not typically.
Runs back to the party. Guys, I have something really weird. Sounds like you just slept. What's that?
Yeah.
What's sleeping?
What is sleep? That's all three of you, actually, in general. What is sleep?
It's when your brain it's when your brain and body become unconscious.
Involuntarily.
Well, technically, it's
when you
voluntary,
die.
involuntary coma.
But the fact that involuntary was the first word that came to your mind is like, how often do you pass out from exhaustion? That you just, that's your normal now?
No comment.
Oh. Alright, well, we're back to you, Garmer, because Scarlet is somehow asleep.
God fucking damn it. The first thing I do is fuck up.
Gonna pull out the forbidden white powder.
Okay.
JK Lamau. I'll still pull it out. I'll just flick it onto the table and go back to eating because I haven't felt the urge or the need to take a dose of it yet.
No, you have not.
Which I'm gonna take that freedom.
Why did I have to play a smartly paranoid character? Why couldn't I have just played a dumbass?
Because it's more fun.
Armor didn't take the dose last time either.
Nope.
Yeah,
And
no,
you haven't-
Scarlet. The thing
And
is, with
nothing
the
happened, so
Nope.
he's like, we're fine for now.
Yeah, none of you have had withdrawal.
Level, I don't know what's gonna happen though. But
If
I probably
Scarlet
should.
was just smart and not paranoid, he wouldn't have done anything. He would have kept an eye on it, but kept it in his pocket. But no, he's paranoid, so now he thinks everything's a hallucination, so he's obviously going to take it.
Well,
I'm not that smart either. I only have a +1.
I have a +4.
Still above average.
I know I rolled absurdly well.
Yeah.
D6 deserved my life.
Oh my god, me too. It's great.
Oh, you should meet one of my friends. He hates it whenever I roll with the D6.
Every DM at me. I have to record when I roll stats now. Because they don't believe me.
Yeah, your stats are absurdly high.
Well, if you have 3 20s because of like certain shit after you're like level 5, they're gonna be like, how?
Low key sus.
Yeah. But also I do it on
Yeah.
recording. Like I do it on FaceTime with them if I need to. And they watch it happen. And they can't say shit. But they can. They make me nerf.
20 if I didn't pick grappler for my feet.
Anyway, the point is, I hate playing a paranoid character, but also I made this bitch, so I gotta reap what I fucking sow. Let's go.
Or wait, since Jane is now in the room, Garmer will look over and go, is anybody else from the party going to be joining us in here?
Well, I'm not quite sure where Sir Dwarf is, but...
Okay, cool. I'll go lock all the doors and barricade them.
Okay. Are you making it so it's only people can't get in, or are you doing it like nobody can get in or out without, like, effort?
Well, that depends. Are there any wedge or dagger-shaped objects that are in the room?
Yes, there are letter openers.
I will take those and I will jam them directly below the door.
Okay.
English words are failing me. Not the keyhole. The lock, the tumblers.
Okay.
Jam it right below those in the door edge.
Okay, so they can't open, essentially.
You have to pull them out in order to open them.
Okay.
And then, just to be an asshole, put one of the, I assume, like 4 chairs that we have directly below the doorknob, like tilted and everything, so that you can't open them from the outside.
Aren't you being a little overcautious?
Probably. But at the same time, I don't want to risk it either.
You see Pyrio fly over to Jane, like, just crawl into her lap and start talking to her as you go about your business. If you want to eavesdrop, you can try, but...
I mean, if I hear something in passing, I do. He doesn't really care.
Okay. He's speaking quite quiet.
He knows that, Tyrell knows he's kind of weird in that way.
Yeah. You hear a few words like strange, alert, really likes to, safe. Just, you can tell that he's explaining to her, like, why you're doing this and, like, what he knows about you, essentially. Leaving out a lot.
Understandable.
Alright. You're Rima. You smell smoke. And Jane also flings her parcel onto the table.
I will look over at the parcels.
Are
they on fire?
They're not, but they don't look as big as they did before.
Like half dose kind of big?
No, like sinking to the table kind of small.
Pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter.
They're burning a hole in the table without making any smoke. But you can smell it.
That's new.
This is also the first time you've ever gone so long without taking Rima, ever since you started.
Uh-huh.
So basically free thermite?
You kind of, yeah.
You know, we probably should take that before it burns all the way through.
Jane's gonna pick up hers. It's gonna be... She just throws it into the fireplace because it's a little too hot. And you see it catch fire. And the fireplace gets lit with blue flames.
Daggone alley!
Yeah. What would you like to do with yours?
I will pull out my mug and because he still doesn't want to risk being transported to another dimension after being put here, fill it with water, and then put his leather gloves on. Really, just like, you know, make sure that they're on nice and tight, and just as quickly as he can without spilling any, pick it up, dump it all into the bag, or into the mug. I almost said bag.
The water starts to boil.
Uh-oh.
Yeet that shit, not the mug, but what's in the mug, into the fireplace, and just kinda... Let's wait for the next dose, I think. Yeah?
The flames turn a deep purple. And that's all.
Not sus at all.
Nope, not at all. And that's all that happens. The parcel disintegrates in your hands as if it was burning up. You smell smoke, and that is all.
Slowly look to the ceiling, middle finger.
Peace among worlds.
Yeah. Do you think that I don't feel really comfortable having a dead body in my pocket? Is there any place that we can store him for the night?
Thumb over to one of the 3 beds.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's either that, or we go through the flames to the secret hidey hole that I found.
Secret hidey hole?
Yes. It's like a room just big enough to fit you, Twig, pretty much anybody smaller than me. There's nothing in it, it's just a box.
That might be good for the future, but I'm not sure how that helps us if we're only here for one night.
Well, because apparently a lot more people than I thought saw me cut Twig's head off, we get to stay here until we leave. Like, leave this realm.
Oh.
To clarify.
Interesting.
Yeah?
That should be fun.
How big are the holes in the table, by the way?
Let's say... do you play Magic at all?
No.
Okay. Do you know, like,
Are they like the size of a Magic card, though?
It's like half the size of that.
Okay, so like the size of a data card. Got it!
Kinda, yeah. Like, flash drive, a little bit bigger.
Not that bad.
Yeah. But it's almost like it was acid eating through it.
That's not sus at all.
That was in your pocket.
I can't believe I swallowed that.
Hey, you didn't get burned, you just fell asleep. Somehow.
The eternal slept.
I'm on a random rooftop.
You do still smell, you still smell burning. Despite, like, not coming from the fireplace. The fireplace isn't making any smoke.
Oh no, you having a stroke.
Oh no, Twig still has Rima.
Hey, he's in a bag of holding, I think, isn't he?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
His body is.
Get him out.
But his head's not.
Is it in the throat of the head?
It is not, I can say that. But,
okay.
This is not exactly a bag of holding. And it's not like time stops in a bag of holding.
I know time does not stop.
Maybe tell Jane?
Jane's like,
Hey,
does it smell like toast to you? Do you smell burning toast?
Hey, little lady.
Yes.
Check your pocket. For a body.
She pulls out Twig's body.
Check his body for, any of the forbidden pouch. And throw that into the fire. Let's see what color it makes.
Twig's leg, there's a hole where the Rima was. Like, burned into his leg. Not all the way through, but it definitely falls out of the, out of his pants as, he's pulled out.
Well, that's not, gruesome at all.
No.
It's actually not disgusting.
No. She kicks the Rima into the fireplace. It takes her a couple tries, and it turns yellow.
Well, at least it looks vaguely normal.
It's like a bright neon yellow.
Vaguely normal.
Yeah. Well, not too sure what to say to that.
I think that we should take the next dose when it appears. So that way our legs don't turn into stumps.
Is there a reason we need to take it?
Yeah. Remember the dwarf going off on a hopscotch parade?
Oh, when he was dancing? Yes.
Slowly points to the cat. He learned that the hard way.
Oh. Oh. And, you just see Pyriel looking up and looks down in shame, nodding. His ears are, like, flat against his head.
Poor kitty.
Yeah. He's like, no.
Mr. I can wait so I can double dose. Clearly taunting him.
We were new! How was I supposed to know?
I know trial and error is a big thing, but come on, man.
Well, it was for science.
You doing a conga line by yourself in the middle of a blacksmithy is not what I would call science.
Well, maybe you wouldn't call it science. I thought it was a success. I never
Bill
lost
Nye.
more weight in my life. Scarlet, back to you.
Oh, God damn it.
You're asleep. Garmer, back to
Yeah.
you.
Thought something was gonna happen, you ass. Don't scare me like that.
I know.
You are being moved. Where? No idea.
You're being thrown off combo.
No, honestly, at this point, I would not give a shit because.
Aw.
Ah!
Just start like doggy paddling your way back up.
You just Mario Galaxy your way on the bottom of the island.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even get the pleasure of falling off.
No.
You're sleeping, you look up, it's just fucking nothingness. Yeah. You don't see the island, but you're still on ground, you're not sure why.
That would be actually horrifying.
I'm sure it would be. And maybe some other time, but no, you're just sleeping.
Thank goodness I'm at least on a rooftop, but Jesus fuck, this motherfucker is bright red and blonde. Like, even if he wasn't fucking scarlet red.
You
he's
are
still
a beacon
blonde.
right now.
Yeah, just a fucking beacon of color.
If only you
And-
were glowing. If only you had little sister vision.
I don't want little sister vision.
Okay, well.
Actually, it was fun, but also, no, it's not productive.
It's really not. But that's the point. It's not supposed to be. You can be productive on it. What do you mean it's not productive? You got like 500 gold. You did more on Little Sister Vision, in Little Sister Vision, whatever, than you did without it.
Yeah, because Scarlet's paranoid.
Yeah. Anyways, Garmer. There are yellow flames, 2 parts of a Mind Flayer's body, and a woman. And you. What would you like to do?
If only we had a bad quotes channel.
I will make it.
Neon flames, decapitated body, woman, you. What do you do? Ah,
Totally
Adam and
nothing
Eve?
illegal. There you go, bad
Joking.
quotes. Yeah, totally nothing illegal that will get me arrested. Totally.
I mean, question the cat on what he remembers last. Like back when we were in a party.
Last thing I remember was getting hunted down by that creature. And that's it. Don't remember too much before getting to that floor. I just remember 3rd floor. But not too well. I thought I was going to remember something when I saw the elf's horns, but...
Well, you did. You remember that,
There was a
Weird.
satyr, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not too sure what else.
Don't
Everything's...
have a little attack.
Careful. Everything's just a little foggy for me right now. Hopefully, if I can get this curse or whatever removed, I'll be able to help out.
Yeah. Well, until then, I'm keeping your axe.
Well, better you than the Gith.
Yeah.
It's gonna look over at Twig's body and be like,
No, you can't eat it.
"It's not what I was getting at. I was just wondering what you plan on doing with it."
Well, for now, we're pretty much stuck babysitting it. Because, like I said, I would like for us to bring him back to life when we're about to leave or after. Otherwise, it'll just cause problems for us, I feel.
Can I see that coin that you were talking about?
Sure! Flicks it to him. Like thumb flick, not like you're flicking somebody.
Yeah. He catches it in his mouth, and then brings it over towards Twig.
Swear to fuck, if you do what you thinking.
And he walks over towards Twig's head and starts nudging it towards his body.
Put it on upside down, please, God. Put it on upside down.
No, he does not put it on upside down.
Facing backwards.
No. He just keeps playing with it, batting it with his paws, or like nudging it with his head to get it into the right position.
Revived, but I'm the headless horseman now. Just carry my head around and thwack people with it.
Yeah, you're a Dullahan.
Just have it hooked up to this elaborate mace contraption.
Just put it on a stick and just thwack.
Oof. Alright. Are you gonna stop him at all, or no, Garmer?
Look over to Jane.
She looks back at you.
Look back over. Look back. Should we stop him?
Well, do we have a way to hide him if he is brought back?
Could put him in your pocket.
Just pop out every once in a while to make snide comments.
I'm pretty sure that he wouldn't survive in the pocket.
Just have his head poked out at all times.
There's just a random illithid head popped out of your pocket, like, "Hi guys!"
Just walking by somebody. Hey you!
It's not easy
Wanna
being
see a
purple.
magic trick?
Yeah, it's not easy being purple.
I'll,
Pops out a little bit. Hi ho. Yeah, sorry.
Pick up the cat by the scruff of its neck and look at him.
You hear him
What are you
like
doing?
meow, like meowing, like I'm trying to bring back the illithid. Like it's a question.
We don't know where we need to go to get what we need to go up a level. I think his soul can rest in peace until we at least find that out.
Well, he was able to take over a Gith body. Perhaps he could blend in.
That requires killing another Gith. Which, while I'm not against bloodshed, mind you, we already have one body to our name. Do we need to add more?
Well, he's just gonna look at you like, what? Well, but he's not gonna. He's gonna drop the coin into your hand again.
Good kitty.
It's gonna bite you a little bit, but it still doesn't do anything.
I'm still holding him by the scruff of his neck.
He's gonna try. He's gonna try to bite you. Like he's gonna look up at your hand, like. Yeah.
I will put you in a kennel.
There is no kennel here.
I will make a kennel.
I'll put you in a tornado.
Okay, that's it. Jane, give me your pocket.
Jane just holds her hands out for the cat.
Yeet.
The cat starts flying, and Jane catches him in the air, dragging him down. And you can hear him go like, "No! No! I don't want him!" And Jane, like, cradles him and starts petting him. He's like, The fuck?
Swaddle him like a baby.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? It's better than
It's a
not being able to
Frito.
breathe. He's just
It's a
gonna...
Frito.
Yeah, he resigned himself to this fate. He is now the emotional support animal. Alright, what would you like to do for the rest of the night?
Before going to the Mad Schlump, I'm gonna compare the coin that I was given to the normal gold coin that I have. A shit ton of them.
Normal gold coin or the gold art?
Both. I want to see if there is any discernible difference between them, whether it be whatever is emblazoned onto them, the look of the metal, whether it's tarnished. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Like not appraise it for monetary gain, just make sure that it could blend in.
The coin that you were given, it's just a round coin. It has, I don't want to say tapered edges, but like...
Beveled?
Yes, beveled, thank you. But the gold art was, I believe I said it was an hourglass shape. The moon
Yes,
pence,
I believe you did.
yeah, moon pence were triangles and sembas were like a ring.
Mm.
So it looks very different than a gold coin. It has a gold trim and almost ivory white inside. No special markings or anything, except a little clear crystal right in the center.
Okay, I'm gonna I can't fucking remember the... Hold on a moment.
Scarlet,
Oh god.
you're asleep.
I'm gonna...
Yep.
But
I'm
besides
gonna
being
Spiderwick
asleep...
Chronicles this and look through the crystal.
Okay. You do that and you see that there are strands coming out of Twig's body. Still going towards its head. As if they're still connected.
Muse aloud. That's fucking trippy.
Scarlet, you have a memory replaying in your head.
Fuck!
Over and over again. It's just Cap looking at you before he gets dragged off.
God, why is it that one?
It's that one because you didn't give me, like, any other memories to work with.
Yeah, I didn't. Fuck, I really gotta send those to you so you don't use the one that's the most painful.
I mean, it's better than any other family member besides Peony.
Yeah. Oh god, if it was... Listen, with Peony, at least he can, like, rationalize and be like, okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's different. Your mother versus your husband. What's really...
And you hear Cap's voice saying, I'll see you soon.
That is ominous as shit, and I hate you, I love you. Where's my jellyfish?
You're oh yeah. Hold on, I have one. Where is it? It's right here. I got one.
I got jellyfish full of beans.
Kaylee's gonna listen to this 100%.
Oh, 100%. Thank
Yeah.
you for the jellyfish, Kaylee.
Yes, thank you. I adore it.
I adore it so fucking much. It's my little baby.
I tied it. I tied the tentacles together, and now it's like a necklace. So I can like smack it whenever.
I just play with the tentacles, and I like to watch him spin in the air when I throw it up.
See, I can't do that because Moo.
Yeah, I don't have a cat anymore.
Yeah.
So.
But anyways, Garmer, what would you like to do for the rest of the night after that?
You know, sleep sounds like it might be useful.
Alright. There are 3 beds. You can choose whichever you would like. It's a luxury.
I'm gonna pick the one that's closest to a wall with no windows.
Oh, okay. That is the one on the the door and the left wall. It's just right in that corner.
Perfect.
Yep.
I'll take it.
And you can see the windows as well.
Good. Good.
Jane's going to carry Twig's body into another bed and set the head like in his hands, like Dracula style or like Headless Horseman style. And then she's going to go to bed.
I'll stay up for a bit longer, just staring at the ceiling.
Okay. Nothing happens. It's a very uneventful night. But as you drift off to sleep, it's almost like you blink and you have a really restless night. Like, it's a restless sleep. And you wake up to knocking on your door.
Like in a dream knocking, or
No. Like knocking.
Okay.
Like there's knocking at the door.
I will slide out of the bed. Grab the nearest weapon, which is probably the axe. Go over and say, "One moment," and quietly unbarricade the door as best as I can.
Take your time, sir. And you hear it's the innkeeper. Like, you just do what you need.
Okay, I'll
Yeah. Please make yourself decent.
Looks down, looks back up. I don't give a fuck. Open door.
He looks up at you, which is helpful because he doesn't have to like not look down, or he doesn't have to look
It's
down.
not a birthday suit. It's just, you know, the bare like t-shirt and
Yeah,
pants.
yeah. You got common clothes.
Yeah. It's not. What do you think he is? A savage?
You've been.
Don't answer that.
Yeah. The Gith looks at you, and he does still have a name tag, but just heads up, none of you have actually looked at it. But he hands you a letter, and it has a G and an O with a wax seal on it. And he says, "This came for you this morning. I'm sure it's because of your feat yesterday with the Mind Flayer." Are you taking up the entire doorway?
Considering the size of a Goliath.
Considering that even for a Goliath, he's above average height, like 7'9", and the max height is like 8 something.
Yeah, but you also aren't extremely stocky, and you don't have a cloak on.
This may be true, but he has an axe in one hand.
He does. But does the axe and do you and the axe take up the entire?
I would say most. At the very least, he's covering the, just out of paranoia, he's covering the the angle that you could do to looking for who's sleeping, like in the bedroom area.
Okay, I will roll a disadvantage.
At the least, he is doing that.
I would like you to roll. What do I want you to roll?
Percentile?
No. If you want, you can, but no. I need to open up a character sheet. I don't even know.
What my character sheet is?
No, not yours. Just A. I just need to see the skills.
Acrobatics, animal handling, arcana, athletics, intimidation.
Just roll a d20 for me, and you're gonna add 3. You get advantage. So you can add 5.
I get advantage?
Yep.
So
And I rolled a disadvantage.
Okay. And you said I get +3, was it?
5.
22. I rolled a 17 with advantage.
Ooh. Disadvantage, I rolled 12, which... Luckily not enough. He does not see Twig's body. He just hands you the letter, and says, breakfast is downstairs if you would like.
Alright. What's for breakfast then?
He lists off a few things that just don't sound appetizing or don't sound normal. And then he says, or if you would like, we have eggs from somewhere. We'll just say somewhere.
Eggs from somewhere.
Eggs from ...
We have green eggs and
Somewhere.
ham, Sam I am.
Okay, listen here, you little shit.
Like,
we'll be down.
there are no
sometime.
chickens in Gamo, so there's some sort of egg that he probably doesn't even know what they are. He just knows that he can make them.
The answer is space krakens when in doubt.
Yeah, would space krakens lay eggs though? That's the question.
I mean, I doubt that they would give birth like a shark,
I
because they're squids, technically.
I don't think you want to eat those eggs.
Probably not.
Well,
Looks like eating roe.
Before he leaves, I will tell him that we do not need room service. Don't bother cleaning the room and whatnot. We're gonna be back, and we can clean it up when we leave for good.
As you wish. And he's gonna head downstairs again.
Good.
Good.
I'll step back in, close the door, and I'll just put the chair on the door, and I'll take the letter opener that I unstuck from it and open the letter.
Okay. You see that as you open it up, it's written on pretty nice parchment compared to what you've seen. You've just seen stone wood everywhere. This is actual paper. And it reads in fancy cursive common. We hope you and your 3 friends shall honor us with your presence in the Greater Orpad a week from today, as you are hereby invited to attend and participate in the Greater Orpad Mortal Kombat Tournament. Prepare yourself as best you can, for you will not be given any options but what you have, when it comes to equipment. Sincerely, Toshorin Deiro, public figurehead of Gamo and sponsor of the Greater Orpad Mortal Kombat Tournament.
Great.
I choose Devora. I'm kidding.
I choose Ermac.
Ermac's
Pet her over to Jane, and is Jane still asleep?
Jane she's in the process of waking up because you guys weren't exactly too quiet.
Quick drop kicker.
Aw.
Fire.
Just hand the letter over and
She's
walk
gonna
back over to get my gear on.
She's gonna like rub the sleep out of her eyes as she reads it, and she's gonna be like, "Who are your 3 friends? Your other friend's right there, and he's dead."
I think that the letter is talking about the dwarf and the knife ear.
But it says 3 friends and you. They don't
Points
know.
at Cat.
Cat looks back at you as he's grooming himself, like, huh?
Sorry to inform you, Jane. Nobody likes Scarlet.
Pyriel looks at you and just goes, "Meow?" Like me? What? It's like,
He entered the ring with me, and we fought, fucking undead.
Possibly.
I mean, it's that or you, but you weren't
They don't
with
know
us.
about me.
Exactly. So that means it must be the cat. Unless they're talking about the Gith turned Mind Flayer turned corpse.
That seems more likely.
But they saw the Mind Flayer get yeeted.
This is fucking hilarious.
I think that they would assume the cat would be a familiar of some kind. Or a pet.
They probably meant the cat then as the pet, even though it very clearly was the one that cast a giant tornado.
He's gonna look at you and then go back to grooming himself. Like, that's right, I did it.
Fucking cat.
He's a fucking cat, but he's powerful.
We need to find a way to lift that curse.
Well, it's like perhaps we should go talk to Tashore and Dayro, it seems. Or somebody from whatever committee this is for the Mortal Kombat tournament.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, they've got breakfast downstairs, and they didn't really put a price tag on it, so I assume that it's free.
Ooh, Continental. She's
I
going
fucking
to.
hope so.
She's going to start getting her armor on and head downstairs.
I'll join her in a moment after, Has the fire gone out?
The fire has not gone out. It's pretty warm in this room, but it didn't seem to generate too much heat. So it's not like as hot as a normal large fire would be.
That's not sus at all. Okay.
It is burning
there-
just as bright, though.
Is there literally anywhere that I can hide Twig's body that they could not see from the windows or by trying to gain entry to the room easily?
You could stuff him under the bed. And, like, put stuff around
Like-
his body or something.
Like under the mattress or under the bed frame?
Bed frame.
Sure, I think we'll do that.
You could also attempt to put out the fire, but
Sure, just for shits and giggles, I'll fill my mug full of ice cold water and just yeet. Does the flame go down at all?
there's no steam, but it does go down.
I'll do that for like a minute,
Okay.
or at least until the flames go down.
At that point, the flames changing color each time are now a pale light blue before they finally flicker out and die.
Good. Open door, yeet body in.
Okay, you eat body in.
Not actually yeet body, but move, you know?
Okay, you move the body in there.
And I don't care if it does not look like it should be stuffed in at the angle it is in, so long as it and the head can be, like, fully in without too much issue.
You have yeeted the body in.
Coolio Don Julio, I'll close the thingamajigger. I will...
Twig's head stares at you. Still dead. Not in the room. You just yeeted a body.
You know what I meant.
I do, but you didn't do it. Yeah, you can get the head in there too. Just had to remind you.
I can be painfully specific. David has heard me do it before. It's not fun.
I'm sure it's not. No, I've had too many DMs that are like, well, you didn't say this, but you know what I meant, but you didn't say it.
Sean.
Yeah. Or rats.
Congrats, that's how you get a vodka moonshine enema.
Ow.
Oh, what?
That would be
Did I stutter?
painful.
That's
Ow.
the point.
Anyways. Scarlet, you wake up.
Fuck, where am I? Am I still there?
You are still there.
Oh god, okay.
You
What
have a-
mistake?
You have gained a point of exhaustion, though.
Of course I have. Elves aren't supposed to sleep.
You also gain 13 temporary hit points.
What the fuck?
You're rested, but you're exhausted. You've never slept before.
I haven't slept before. What the fuck?
What would you like to do?
I need to write exhaustion on my character sheet.
Yeah, Garmer, Jane, and Pyriel have gone down to eat breakfast. Possibly eat something.
Have I been robbed?
You have not been
There's
robbed.
one thing I wanted to do, though, before going.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna booby trap the only way that you can get in easily.
Okay, how would you like to do that?
It's just a simple... I'm gonna drop acid on them. Like, you know, like the water bucket trick.
Uh-huh. Do you
Just that, but
have
with rope.
do you have acid on you? Or are you gonna use
have-
poison?
I'll use poison.
You can mess with the
Doesn't-
pH to make it more acidic, and then it'll be like, well, acid.
Close enough.
Yeah. Alright, I'll say you have to spend, considering it's still a relatively new poison that you've developed, it's going to be about 45 minutes, but you're like,
That's fine.
Yeah.
I just wanted to do that before we went downstairs, not to interrupt your stuff. Sorry, Spider.
No, it's fine. I completely understand the whole,
Yeah.
like, wait, I wanted to do the thing. I'm usually the one that gets ignored and talked over, so I'm just glad somebody else didn't get ignored and talked over.
no, if I cut any of you off and you wanted to do something, cut me off. 100%. Like,
Done and done.
because I know I did that to David one time. He's like, but I wanted to do this. I'm like, I'm sorry. You guys are already in the tower.
But I wanted chicken nuggies.
Yeah.
You don't have enough money.
I didn't have any money. Yeah. Alright. Scarlet.
Yep.
You're awake.
Fucking exhausted, unrobbed, with 13 temporary hit points, arrested, but fucking exhausted.
Yeah.
Elves are not meant to sleep. Thank you for not poisoning me.
You're welcome.
Fuck, time to get off of this. Shit, he's used to 4 hours. How long has it been?
8.
8, right? Yeah. Time to climb down and find a shop, because fuck all this.
Alright. Roll
See if any
roll acro or athletics at disadvantage.
acrobatics, because yeah, it is.
Because exhaustion.
Well, shit. At least I have a +7.
What'd you get?
11.
You make it about halfway down and then you just drop.
Expected.
Tuck and roll.
You're gonna take, okay, only 1. 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Fucking ow. Gets temporary hit points, loses them immediately.
Yeah. You could have, like, it's a roof, and there was, like, stairwell access you could have done. You could have gone down a gutter, but you didn't. You just tried to climb down.
He's not gonna do that. What if it breaks?
You're pretty light.
He is a paranoid fuck.
You are also carrying
just-
an extra 40 pounds of armor that you don't need, so it's very
exactly.
weird to carry, so you have fallen. But you're fine. You still have 12.
Yeah, listen, you can suggest that Scarlet can be smart, but you also have to put it through a filter of paranoia.
How heavy is the filter?
You can't even look through it, it's completely opaque.
Oh, even better.
It's like filtering mud. And then you look in the filter. Alright. What are you doing
Right, so-
as after you have almost broken your ankles?
If I've almost broken my ankles, I'm gonna look around. Is there already shops open? Because I want to sell the fucking shit.
It's pretty early. You can tell that not because of like daylight, because there's no fucking daylight. Everything looks the same all the time, but because there's like a trickle of people. Like it's not too loud, not too rowdy. But yeah, you can find a few shops.
Sweet.
Is there any in particular that you were looking for?
Something that looks like it would buy armor.
There is an armory.
Alright, sweet.
We only sell weapons here, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is a weaponry and armory. It's a blacksmith.
okay,
Well, an armory sells both.
I would hope so.
Oh, armory is just a fancy term for saying this is where tools of war are.
Where's the blacksmith?
Where's the blacksmith? It is.
Time to
You have found the blacksmith. Do you approach the blacksmith or? Okay. You see that it's a very buff-looking Gith. Nothing like you've seen before. It's definitely not a Githyanki or Githzerai. And they have a strange red sheen to their skin.
player knowledge. Are these the Gith
Boron, yeah.
B1? Yeah, the Gith Boron?
Yeah.
Hey!
Hey!
Nice.
I've incorporated them because I made it yesterday.
listen. It's a good shit. All right, I read it. I like it.
Thank you. Again, I was listening to Weird
On
Al.
the homebrew server once since you pinged me in it.
Yeah. You know what? Most people do that. There are very few people that actually read what I do.
I have the
In
server.
my defense,
Yeah, all of you fuckers mute it. Cries.
No, I don't mute it. It's
Oh, okay.
unmuted.
Thank you. I love
in
you.
my defense, I have too many servers, so I just lose track.
I mute the ones that I will probably never go to unless it's a very specific reason. So yeah, mine. That's why people mute mine, because it's nobody else puts their homebrew in it. It's just my homebrew because nobody else
Just
does
to prove
it.
a point, there are 2 more folders of servers under that.
Yeah, I'm near the top. Woo.
I just haven't sorted. It's okay.
Oh damn.
If you look at the folder directly below the D6, that's where all of my D&D stuff goes.
Fun. All right. Oh, wrong one. All right. There we go.
See, I have all my D&D stuff not in a folder.
I have my D&D servers, and then everyone else's D&D servers, and then other servers. Anyways, Scarlet,
Yes.
you approach also Scarlet Gith.
Hey.
It looks up at you while he's working on what appears to be a strange double-like sickle, almost like pincers.
That is cool.
Kind of, but more like the scissors. He's making scissor pincers.
I fucking love scissor pincers. I love scissors.
Yeah. I literally thought of it probably because I have cat scissors next to me. So I just cut Momo's claws earlier.
I have 3 daggers that are actually scissors.
Ooh.
Like they're a dagger when they're closed, but then you can open them and you have scissors that are made out of daggers.
The best of theme ever.
Yes.
I have a list.
Anyway, so I'm gonna, so they look busy?
Slightly, but they also look up at you and they set it down in the safest way possible, but they don't look too smart. It's pretty obvious they don't look too bright. He's gonna look over at you and be like, "Hey, welcome."
Mongo?
Hey, you guys. No. Welcome.
Oh my god, my upstairs neighbors are installing carpet. Fuck.
Oof.
Candygram for Mongo. Mongo like
Anyway,
candy.
What can I do for you? No. I already forgot the voice. Hey, what can I do for ya?
I wanted to sell armor with runes on them.
Ooh. Show me. He's like a little kid, like, show me,
I
show me, show me.
almost spat my drink out.
Whip it out. Whip it out.
Whip it out! He doesn't have anything to whip out anymore, sad face. Just gonna take out the armor.
Zipper noises intensify.
Drop them out. Let me see them titties.
No.
He looks it over, appraising it. He's like, I can give you estimate, but I don't work with magic. If this is magic, you would best be going over to that shop over there. And he points towards literally just an alley.
So you're telling me it's a shop, and he's gonna put quotation marks.
He's going to shake his head like no and be like, yes. And then he's going to think about it and be like, wait. And he's going to nod and say no. No.
Scarlet's gonna nod acknowledgement. Say, all right, thank you. I'll do that.
He's going to hand you it back and just wait to see if you do anything else.
He's gonna eye the scissors a little bit, like the sickle scissors, and then just go, because alleyways and black market is exactly his fucking element. Let's go.
The skizzles.
You can see that there are other skizzles hanging around as if they were recently done.
Ooh.
Yeah. But are you going to make your way towards the alley?
Yep, time to black market this shit.
Alright. As you walk into the alley, you see that there's just a single man there. Just in a cloak. All black. And he looks at you, up and down, and just walks away. He just walks past you.
Well, that's a fail. It's because I'm an elf, isn't it?
It's not.
You said that in character.
No response.
Yeah, that's alright. Well, time for me to just sit in the alley. Just fuck this, he's exhausted.
Okay. What are you gonna do while you wait?
Just gonna sit and let me look what my shit is. Yes, I do have that. But what am I supposed to do with that? He'll just fucking play with his daggers.
Alright.
Trance the exhaustion away.
Yeah, totally.
Like half trance. I don't think that's a thing.
I believe that's called zoning out.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically just crafting him because he has the bandages and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to essentially craft something. He doesn't really have any materials, so it's like
He's making a better binder.
he's not making a net. He's making a flimsy net kind of shit.
Okay.
It's just a temporary one because he's not going to use these materials for an actual good one.
Sounds good. Garmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have finished booby trapping the door, and you've eaten breakfast. You have a week to prepare, and a week to find out who the fuck they're talking about for the third person. What would you like to do?
I will.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna mute. I'm dying.
Oh no, it's
You
fine.
good?
Didn't think it was so funny, but sure, I'll take it.
Listen, a lot of weird things fucking tickle me. I'm
I'm gonna notify Jane that the door is booby trapped.
Okay.
The cat is more than likely going to be spending time with Jane or hovering around me while I do business.
Oh, absolutely. He's gonna be with you.
It's one or the others. That's just how he looks at it.
Mhm.
We're gonna pitter patter my way over to the after eating and probably grabbing some bread for the road.
Okay.
Just make my way towards the same person, the innkeep, and ask where the shopping district, I assume there's a shopping district, is,
What?
or where people buy and sell goods, a shopping district.
Yeah. He's gonna look at you and say, "Well, the entirety of the inner ring would be shopping district, taverns, inns, and anything really. But if you want, closest to the Orpat would be best. They tend to have the most combat-ready stuff.
Okay.
If you want something more custom, the opposite side of Gamo.
Okay. And if I wanted any information or potentially any jobs, where would I go for that?
Well, there's no real quest board or anything like that here. This is a sailing port. People just go exploring on their own. The best way to go and make money would be in the arena. And by the looks of you, he's gonna look at your Semba. Do you have your Semba around your finger or no?
He'd probably... Yeah, he'd probably have it around his finger.
Okay. It would only fit your pinky, but...
Understandable.
Yeah. So yeah, you... Yeah, by the looks of you, you could probably make a bit more money now that you're no longer considered a rookie. Surprising, no one's made it out of the rookie title that fast.
Well, when your upbringing involves hunting monsters, you tend to get good at it.
Well, there was that one dwarf that got it on his first fight.
You mean the one who was before me?
Yeah. Yesterday was a good day for the people of Gamma watching.
I assume you mean bets-wise?
Well, you could say that. I can say I certainly made a pretty penny.
Hey, listen, man. Not my first time in a fighting ring.
Maybe Scarlet could make a career being a tomato can.
Hey,
If you don't know what that is, they're fighters that never win a fight.
yeah. Anything else you would like to do?
Gonna make my way toward... Well, I still haven't had my answer for information, like the administrative offices.
Well...
Wherever, pulling out the letter again. Wherever the hell this, what's his name? Can't remember.
It was... Oh, that's the wrong one.
Wherever
Toshiro...
the...
It's, Toshorin Deiro.
Yeah, wherever the hell he was, set up in for work.
He would be on the opposite end of Gummo.
Along with the custom item people that you were telling me about?
Correct. I am not typically a peruser of their wares, considering you have to
It's
have
expensive.
Yeah, you have to have a Semba just to even go near there.
Alright.
And I typically use my money to keep my business afloat.
Alright. Well, I guess that I'll head that way then. Towards
Alright.
the custom items and, the important person #1.
Okay. Pyrio's gonna go with you, and Jane's gonna go back up to the room. Because she's still pretty culture shocked right now.
Well, let's just hope that, she doesn't activate the poison.
Let's see, because she knows about it.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's fine. I was gonna roll an
Okay.
advantage. First one was an 18. She's fine.
Okay.
Alright.
And then as we make that trek, I'm assuming you're gonna switch back to Scarlet, and I'm gonna go
Yes.
AFK.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Alright. Scarlet.
What?
He's gonna go AFK.
Oh, okay. Why?
I don't know. Probably has to go do something.
Oh, probably.
Scarlet, what you doing?
Judgment. Yeah, so when it's done, it's time for Scarlet's fucking tried and true method of, shit he does. There's no C for him to do it for. There's nothing really here but an alleyway, so... How far down does the alleyway go?
Not too far.
Is it a dead end?
Yeah.
He's gonna throw the, half plate as hard as he can against the wall and then leave.
The half plate... Are you, throwing it and turning around immediately, or...
No. I'm
Okay.
gonna watch it.
The half plate goes through the wall.
Wow, him being a dumbass worked? Alright, time to walk through it.
You walk through it, and you see that someone's holding your half plate now. They just look at you, and start walking away with it.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. And I'm gonna turn around and leave. Fuck it.
Yep. Before you leave, you can see that there are a few stands set up. A few as in like 7. All of them can be filled with different wares. Some of them can be like, you see UNT skin, or things from around the material plane, and things you've never seen before. Things that can, as you're looking at this, can obviously be considered illegal in Gamo.
Okay, sweet. Actually, he might. Yeah, no, he's gonna check it out. Fuck it.
Okay.
Illegal.
Yeah, illegal shit. Which illegal shit do you want to check out first? Anything in particular you were looking for, so I can help you find it?
Let's just go for typical contraband, like drugs. Obviously, he's a drug dude.
Mm-hmm. It has been 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, more than that. It's been about 9.5 at this point.
Yeah, at this point.
Yeah, so you have more Rima.
Well, milk's now not viable. He refuses.
There's a very specific reason you fell asleep, by the way.
Oh, God, that's comforting.
Do you want me to tell you? Just so you know as a player, that's not just me being like, hey, you fell asleep.
I'm debating. Give me my dime. Nope, that's not how you flip a coin. There we go. Yes.
Okay. So in Limbo, time essentially is stopped. The Gith don't age, your body isn't particularly aging, you're not going to heal too well on your own while in Limbo. The last time you took Rima, you had milk. Oh, sorry, you had tea. Time before that, you did have milk. But it was all considered in the same 24-hour period. Even if, even how long you've been in Gamo, because time hasn't stopped for your own body. So time did stop for your body, essentially. You're not going to age, which means you took milk with Rima more times in a day than you were typically supposed to.
Well, shit.
Yep, so you got the side effects of what is essentially overdosing.
Mm-hmm. He OD'd. Not the first time.
Hey.
Yeah, no, he's not gonna check for Rima though. He doesn't. He's gonna leave it alone.
You don't have to check for it. You know you have it.
Yeah, he's gonna leave it alone.
Okay.
He's like, fuck this, fuck that. He's gonna find a drug man to see if he's gonna find a drug person.
Okay. You see that there are somebody selling crystals, someone selling what looks to be a very large snake skin. Yet part of it looks almost humanoid. You see that there are some small weapons, large weapons, strange weapons, armor. You see the guy that took your armor, trying to peddle it off as like his only wear. You can tell him, you can hear that he's making up like grand stories about where this armor came from. And you see if like a small crowd of like 3 people gathered around him listening to this story.
Am I able to make eye contact with him?
Yeah, he's looking at everyone in the eye, and then he'll look at you. He's just gonna wink.
Give him a smile and a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Smile and a thumbs up. Fuck that. That was good. That's a good. Fuck yeah, bro. That was nice. Good. Scarlet approves. I think he's a fucking asshole, and I want to tear his head off. Scarlet does not give a shit. Scarlet thinks that's awesome.
A nat 18. With his charisma, he's able to quickly sell it off, and he comes up to you and hands you 100 gold arts.
Oh shit!
It's like, just for cheering me on.
Well, it was fuck. I don't want to praise him, but Scarlet would, because Scarlet thinks this man's the fucking bee's knees. It was an amazing business practice.
Well,
Could have done it better myself.
maybe you should come back sometime. We can work together.
Maybe I will.
You see that there's some jewels, like stuff that was stolen, obviously. Not quite contraband, but just stuff that would easily be seen as missing.
Nice.
Yeah. And you see strange things that look like they're food. You're not too sure. Like ingredients. And you also see a single Gith at a semicircle table. He's pretty shady looking, but he's standing there alone. There are 5 seats across from him, and he's in the inner circle as if the table's going around him. He has some strange stones and a large pile of not only moon pens and gold arts, but sembas as well.
Fucking gambling.
What would you like to do? Yeah, sorry, David. You're not really getting any screen time. I tried to, I tried to get you resurrected like right away, but they're like, nah.
You know, I want to see actually if there is anything for resurrection, because this is a place to buy illegal shit. Maybe you can get super shitty resurrection for cheap.
Would Scarlet do that for Twig though? Is the question.
I feel like he would because he's fucking useful as shit. Like, he may be angry, and he may be paranoid, and he may be the littlest shit, and he may hate Twig, but he understands that Twig is one of the only fucking reasons that he's been able to do anything. You don't have to like your captain to follow him.
Are you gonna ask the guy that stole your armor?
Yeah, I'll just ask him. You have anything for bringing things back to life?
Well, if you're talking about that mind flayer friend of yours.
Not my friend, but yes.
Alright, well, your mind flayer master of yours.
No, that's worse. Listen, I don't like him. He doesn't control me, but I need him to get shit that I want. That's all it is. It's a working relationship that he's not aware of.
Well, if he has a relationship with a pretty young elf like you, I think that he's gonna be alright. There's some, yeah. You can tell he thinks you're a girl.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Like, oh, God damn it.
Yeah. He points to a stall and says, "That one's selling resurrection as just a little stone. Not too sure if it's gonna work perfectly, but it's definitely no one seemed to buy it yet, considering not many people die in Gamo."
Yeah, I guess that is partially true. Yeah. That wasn't Gamo. Never mind. Yeah, I guess that's true. I wouldn't know. Hey, how far down does the sky go?
Are you asking him or are you asking me?
I'm asking him.
What sky?
The empty air where all the ships fly on.
Oh, that can just keep going. I've never been, personally, too far down. I've made it a few years down. You can just keep going.
So you don't starve to death?
You can. I mean, we still sort of need to eat. Like, it's not as if we never age. It's not as if we just can't. Honestly, it'd be great if we couldn't starve. Wouldn't have to deal with that damn Dornor fruit.
Yeah, well, I also know someone who knows how to make that taste better.
That'd be lovely. If you could, perhaps you could introduce us sometime then. That could make for a good business venture around here.
Yeah, what do I call you, by the way?
You can call me Orthlax.
How do you spell that?
I will type it out for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
not at all how I thought it would be spelled.
No,
Sweet.
or Orthlax, but like he has like a slight accent, like Orthlax.
Yeah, Orthlax. Yeah, no,
Like
I would
sticking half
not
his tongue
spell it
out when
well.
he's saying it, yeah. Orthlax.
My
name's Orthlax.
saying, all right.
And
Well-
what would I call you, my pretty little friend?
Haha, one, not pretty. But Captain Gold.
Captain Gold, eh? And do you have a ship?
Yes. I do, not on this plane of existence.
Hmm.
It floats on water, which apparently is odd for some people.
How about this? You, introduce me to your friend that can make donor fruit taste good. And,
What?
Hi, welcome back.
Perfect timing.
Scarlet found the Scarlet found the black market finally. If you can introduce me and if I can get that actual recipe, perhaps I can give you this. And he's going to flip out a coin from his pocket. This is reincarnate on it.
You know what? I'll take your word for it.
You don't want to do it inside or anything as the paranoid bastard?
No, he's gonna insight. He's going to say,
Oh,
I'll
okay.
take your word for it.
Okay,
And he's gonna insight.
go for
I
it.
was pausing to take a drink.
Go for it.
Oh, would you look at that, nat 20?
Oh, roll 13. He's honest.
Hey!
He thinks that, excuse me, sorry. He thinks that this is going to be definitely a worthwhile business venture, and he's going to make a lot more money with that than he would trying to sell reincarnate, which nobody fucking wants.
Yeah, nobody ever fucking wants to reincarnate.
No.
But you know
What
what?
does it
It brings you back to life, but you are turned into a different race.
Oh, it forces you to be a different race.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that. Do you keep your memories from your past life?
Yeah.
Could be useful.
Yep, and it works up to 10 days.
Shit. Oh fuck! So he's got a limited time to sell that too, then, doesn't he?
Well,
No.
the body has to be 10 days max.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not the
I thought it was
spell.
like the. Yeah, I thought it was the spell is ineffective.
Yeah.
10 days
no.
later.
It forms a new body for them, and then calls the soul into their body. They recall their former life and experiences, retains the capabilities it had in its original life, except it changes its original race for the new one, and its racial stats accordingly.
Hmm.
Yep.
Well, then, Scarlet does not remember the inn too well.
No, you wouldn't. You heard it was
The
something
inn?
about
It's
like
called,
you heard it was something about like
Ghosts.
In Bed Lies or something like that.
Which, you know, is
It's a brothel, but you don't know that.
definitely a brothel. Scarlet doesn't
You
like
would probably know that, like just by the name, but that is also what Jane said it was called, and you know that she headed towards it.
Yeah. Well, I have a few things to do.
Alright. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna tell Orthlax. I can't do it with my tongue stuck out.
Right? My name's Orthlax, guys. Yeah. Orthlax.
Carl Weezer?
Jimmy's mom!
God damn it.
Oh.
I have a friend that plays Carl singing Stacy's mom, but like Jimmy's mom. He plays it all the time. So, your goddammit is just my everyday life with him.
Perpetual pain activated.
Yeah.
Gotta love that shit.
Introducing the D2020. Oh, it's so true. Just all ones. See, I at least have a 1 in 20 die. That's at least 50-50.
Yeah.
I believe that's called a coin, isn't it?
Pretty much, but it's actually a D20.
Yeah, the dice is better.
Yeah.
It feels more legit.
Yeah, because you get a roll instead of flipping a coin.
Anyway,
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
ask
Go.
Orthlax.
Huh?
Do you know what Rima is?
Can't say I've heard of it, but definitely sounds like a drug I'd try.
I don't think you would want to, honestly.
And why would you say that?
Because it does shit to you.
That's called a drug.
No, I'm like irreversibly bad shit.
That is also called a drug.
Alright, let me put it this way. You think I'm a pretty little princess with horns?
Looks that way to me.
I didn't originally have horns, and I originally had a dick, like yesterday.
Whistles loudly.
Well, you can still be pretty, even if you had a dick. And, Scarlet, you know that the horns wasn't because of Rima.
No, he's saying it is.
Okay.
He knows that fully. He's not gonna completely
make
tell
deception.
the goddamn truth. Yeah, don't worry, because...
That's a nat 20.
Shit. It's a nat 20?
Yeah.
Damn.
He's like,
Well,
uh...
my dirty 20 doesn't fucking beat that.
No. He's gonna look at you up and down and be like, I believe you're about the dick thing, but I can't say the horns would actually do that. A drug's not gonna turn you into a different race. But this might. He's gonna flip the coin again.
Me, I love that. Scarlet is just gonna smirk a little.
Just imagining hearing the Gambit guy from Destiny 2 going ding.
I never played it.
Nor have I, but I've seen the meme compilations of it, and oh my god.
I have not. I will have to watch it sometime. But
Just ding, 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 ding.
Scarlet, what you doing?
I'm just gonna invite Orthlax to come with me to go find Garmer.
Happy to oblige. It'll be fun. Any idea where they would be?
Do you know where
Wait,
stuff are?
wouldn't Twig be useless to Scarlet if he wasn't an Illithid?
No, he wants that.
Considering-
He wants that coin now.
Just big mood still.
Listen,
Also, it's probably not just, you're being an Illithid. It might also be your combat ability.
yeah, fucking, yeah.
Because, Scarlet's not too great at that.
Okay, as I designed Scarlet as an NPC, his entire fighting style, quote unquote, is him standing behind an entire crew and being protected by a single really good barbarian.
And biting.
And biting, yeah.
It's just fucking Mike
Protect
Tyson.
me, Cone.
Yeah, no, he essentially is like, get him, crew, and if the crew dies, he's like, Jack! Save me!
And also, wouldn't Garmer and Orthlax know each other? At least a bit.
I think they do. Or is it the wrong? No, I think it's... No.
I feel like
Because I know that we discussed that my character has done business with him in the dungeon before.
I feel like we are talking about two very different things. If you're talking about
Black
the...
Market.
Yeah, you're talking about the UNT.
Yeah, I think the Yonti.
Yeah, this is a GIF.
Ah, okay.
This is just some random shady guy.
Low-key sus, but alright.
Alright. So Scarlet, what were you saying? Does he
Gonna
know
ask him
where...
inns and stuff would be. Not quite residential, but, places where travelers can stop, because he wants to search there.
Pretty much anywhere in the center ring. It's gonna take all day if you want to search.
Oh, damn. Well, he should be easy to find. He's a Goliath.
We can ask around, but do you know anything about the inn? The name? Anything?
Some about the sinful bed.
The brothel?
This is just word chain at this point.
Yeah, we're playing telephone. It's getting so much worse, but every time it leads to a brothel.
I don't think I don't think it's a brothel.
I mean, you can
'Cause-
sleep there for the night.
I can also say comfortably, Garmer does not seem like the type of person to partake of the sins of the flesh. He's a little too single-minded for that.
He's a little too Garmer.
When there's a job, he do it. That all he do.
He just gives off such I'm in college vibes.
Alright.
I can't disagree with this, and that's what annoys me.
I'm here on a scholarship. I need to go to class.
So, Scarlet, you're gonna try to find Garmer?
I'm gonna start asking around for if anybody saw the Goliath.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you now, nobody is gonna see him,
Yep.
like, on this entire side of Gamo.
No, he's not gonna look on this side. He's gonna start at the center.
Oh, okay. Are you gonna go in anywhere, or no?
If he has to.
He doesn't have to.
Hey, we're looking for a guy, tall, pale, and brooding.
Yeah.
He's got lines on his face. Looks like a bitch.
You're not getting any information. Either they don't want to talk to you, they don't like the guy you're with, or they just have no fucking idea.
Oh, he's used to that shit.
Yeah. Garmer,
Hmm.
you are now on the west side, upside, downside, some side of Gamo.
Western Loop.
Yeah.
Beats the fuck out of me, district.
You're on the western crescent, even though there is no west here.
Okay, I'm gonna... I'm gonna look for the, I'm gonna look for a building that looks like it would sell custom wares.
Oh, okay.
Preferably not
You
of
can see
sus
the
kind.
not of the what?
Sus kind.
Okay. You can see that each building around here looks newer, much more beautiful, as if each one is a guild and built by craftsmen that are in said guild.
Okay, we're just gonna walk into one of the more, not like upper class kind of guild, but not middle class, like the upper middle area where they'll help out somebody who's looking for another guild or whatever the hell else. More so because they don't really care about the potential loss of revenue, but also not the, oh, we're posh, it's here or nowhere else kind of guild, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like a frat, but not a frat.
Oh,
I'm in a frat.
I'm not.
Just living out the full college experience.
Oh my god, he's a college boy.
oh god. All right. Anyways,
Hey, dude, bro. Dude, bro.
What?
you walk in. You walk into a building that has intricately designed windows. Like there are flowers all around. It's not quite stained glass because you can see through it perfectly fine, but it all seems to be artistic. And this would be the not Glassblowers Guild, because that's going to be a fucking joke that Spider's going to make.
Listen.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oof.
Fuck you.
Well, it's a glass craftsman guild, and you see beautiful glass pieces all around. There are people that are like blowing into the glass pipes, rolling them into different colors, sand, beads, stones, anything that you can see. Like stretching, pinching all the glass, making them beautiful vases. Some of them look like they're even making weapons and daggers out of them.
I assume only in ceremonial nature.
Possibly, you don't know. You're not sure how they
No.
would get sand out here.
You know, they could probably find a way.
The fucking silence.
It's magic.
It's D&D. When in doubt, there's probably some cosmic horror that just creates it for, I don't know, prune juice.
It is also
Fuck if I
Limbo,
know.
where they have a shit ton of
Yeah.
weird stuff.
Exactly. I'll stand there and do the very obviously, I'm not a customer, but I'm looking for something kind of impression that you usually see whenever you go to, like, a supermarket.
Mhm. A very lithe yet tall Gith walks up to you. He's about the same height as you. And he says, "How can I help you, sir?"
Brief pause because he's never heard such a posh person.
Well, you've been on the wrong side of Gamo, then.
Loud whistling. Yeah, I was told that I could come to this side of the port for custom gear for being in the Coliseum. If you were there yesterday, you would know why I am asking.
I myself do not quite look into or partake in the joys of the Colosseum, nor do I particularly enjoy such bloodshed. But if you are the one that killed the Mind Flayer that I was hearing about all day,
Bingo!
perhaps I can help you. He's gonna, like, after you say bingo, he's gonna just shake his head and shiver. Perhaps I can help you find what you're looking for.
I need armor and potentially weapons, or weapons and potentially armor. Holds up the note. I've been invited by somebody important on this port to attend a battle royale for all intents and purposes, from what it sounds like.
The man sees the seal that's on the letter, and his eyes, like, open super wide. Like, yes, of course. Let us see. Is there any specific material you're looking for?
What's the price tag usually? We'll start there before we go into the costs of making items of different qualities.
Well, if you're looking for a custom-built dagger, just as an example, if you were here at our guild, we could make it sharper than the normal dagger, but it may not be as durable. It would cost, let's say, 300 gold art.
Okay. And what if it was, say, some other form of a one-handed martial weapon?
If, like, are you, like, gesturing towards the axe or anything?
Axe and sword, like, just to give the...
The sword was taken from you.
I have a long sword.
Oh, that one? Okay.
Yes.
That ox does not look like it's anything that we could make.
Oh no, this is something that I'm holding for a friend. I just mean as an example, something that is more commonly used in a standing military or a guild or an order of warriors that are not monks.
We could, for sure, make something. If you don't mind, I would like to take a look at your sword there. And he holds out both of his hands.
He will unclasp the sheath with the blade in it and hand it to him.
He looks it out, not quite taking it out of the scabbard or the sheath.
It's not magical. You can unsheath it.
He looks back at you and then lifts it up towards his eyes, and then unsheathes it all the way. He hands you back the scabbard and starts examining.
Take a step back in case he wants to swing it, and I'll just re-clasp it.
He'll swing it a few times and say, "This is terribly off balance. I'm not quite sure how you've been..." I keep trying not to slip into an Irish accent just because of Faye. God damn it.
It sounds more German to me right now.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going for. Like, I don't want to go like full like,
Top of the morning to you.
No, I don't want to go like full German. I want it to be like vaguely European. That's about it. Like, keep like,
not Mr. Reed.
yeah.
No, I just got to do the agent from the Matrix.
If you would like, we can create a new one that's perfectly balanced for your... It's gonna like look you up and down. Size.
Very well. That would be wonderful.
We could get it done within a week. Just in time. And let's say, because of your deed for Gamo, we can cut it down to 600 gold art.
That might be a bit of a problem. Most of the money I have is from the, material plane.
Curious.
But hey, it's a long story. But,
we are more than happy to, take material currency.
Alright.
We can sell it to, we can sell it to the goldsmiths, and probably make more money. As long as, wholesale.
Okay. And then, along with that, some new armor would be lovely.
What armor are you wearing currently?
I am wearing, one moment. It is... medium armor scale mail.
You're wearing scale mail. Okay.
Yep.
Scale mail, okay. Were you looking for a replacement that looks a bit more flashy for
No,
your
I'm
band?
not a flashy person. I just need something that is, more durable. Which, this is... Well, I've had this thing for years, so I'm, used to it, but...
We could make something, but armor made of this sort of glass will not bend well for you. Perhaps you should... I could talk to a friend of mine. It's going to hold up... It's going to like dig around for a catalog of like different guilds. It's going to show you some beautiful half plate. So, wholesale, they'll probably sell it to me for 900 gold art.
See, if I gave you 600 flat, I would not have much in way of gold. Whether it be from my plane of existence or yours.
They are quite speedy. If you would, say, take a day or two to train in the Orpat, perhaps you could make enough money.
Very well. And then along with that, do you know of anywhere that I might be able to pick up a targe of sorts?
A what?
Targe. It's a shield, but a bit more like a Viking-style shield. So, think of it like you know, the giant Viking round shield like that, but about half of the size.
Okay.
Not a buckler, but a bit bigger.
I'm not quite sure what that would be, but if you are looking for a shield, I will. 1 minute, and he goes into the back room and brings out a very plain-looking, completely see-through, red-stained glass shield. It looks very thick, and he hands you. No, he holds it with both hands and says, "If you would like to test it out, please feel free to strike it with your axe."
Well, if you insist, knick-knack paddywhack.
Knick-knack, paddywhack, curse stomp.
I'm gonna tell you now, your Pyro's axe is versatile, considering Pyro never really used a shield.
Mm-hmm.
The D12 gets an additional D4 if you were doing it two-handed.
Sure. Do I need to roll to hit, though, I assume, still?
No. I'm gonna let you just hit.
Okay. You said it's two-handed? It's...
1d12 plus 1d4.
Okay. Plus, I assume, the normal strength.
Correct.
It's 3 on the D4, and so that's 10 damage flat.
Alright. Did you want to do any right or anything, or no?
No. This is just testing. He's not gonna whip out all of his,
It reverberates back onto you as if the force put onto the shield just couldn't go through it. Like you're smacking straight into a brick wall. And like the tingling goes up your arms. And this, despite looking so lean, this Gith didn't move at all. So it is relatively simple in design, but I can say that it works quite well.
Shaking one of his hands, like, yeah, I'll say that.
If you would like this exact piece, it would only be 40, considering it is in apprentices.
And, hypothetically, if I did, and, you had the exact same apprentice make the weapon that you were, saying that you would be able to make, would it be a little bit cheaper?
Quite. They have a certain percentage that they can sell, and they can't sell any higher than what a master would be able to sell at its lowest cost. So if I personally were to make your longsword, it would be the 600 with your discount. But
Oh, there goes Twig.
Oh, did he leave?
Yeah.
David, come back.
David, come back to me.
I mean, I'm sure he was just listening and passing anyway, considering
Yeah.
he hasn't been resurrected. Christ.
Resurrected. I literally can't, and I'm upset.
I tried.
Also, I keep trying to do a Scarlet high-pitched voice that I did, but my throat fucking hurts, and I can't go too high anymore. My doctor said I should stop trying to make my voice really high.
Yeah, you probably should.
Which, I don't know.
I mean,
why.
I have to talk high right now just because, like, or else it fucking hurts my own ears in these headphones. Anyways, he looks at you again, says, with your discount, without it would be 1,200 gold art. So it would be 120 for the apprentice to make it for you.
Well, since it would be a weapon, I trust you to make it more than the apprentice. No offense to said apprentice if he's eavesdropping here.
He's not, but
Just
with
a cough in the distance.
with your discount, they would be 60.
Well, with the discount for him making the sword, it'd be 600.
Yeah.
And then If I do that, that gives me math, like 70 roughly gold, just off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
And then that would be, because I do plan on pitter-pattering back to the Coliseum to make money, because monster money is
Yeah.
good money. Roughly how much, like just player to DM, roughly how much do you think it would be from what I do know? Like you think it'd be like 20 gold roughly, or a bit more, depending on monster, obviously, and whether or not I'm in a party or solo.
If you're in a party, it would be essentially 50-50. Like for two people,
Okay.
it gets split. You just all get the same amount. But if
Okay.
it means you can also fight stronger things, so you'll be getting more. So if it's worth it, is up to you.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's gonna change each time.
I mean, the cat's gonna probably be with us in the team anyways, because the cat is useful.
Possibly.
I'll drag him along, get him some catnip.
Yeah.
You know, I think we're gonna we'll take the shield. You said it would be what, like how much gold?
Shit, what did I say? 30? I think I said 30.
Something like that. I don't remember.
I'm 90% sure I said 30. So I'm gonna go with 30.
All right. Yeah, I thought it was more for a moment, but that might just be me still going off on the sword.
Oh yeah, 100% sword. No, the shield was like 30.
Okay, yeah, no, I'll put in for the sword, definitely, and then for the shield, I will probably take it now, just because that way I can use it.
Okay. You have a shock resistant, so literally like electric damage or lightning damage.
Okay.
Shield,
add this.
and it is a
shield.
+1 shield, so you get +3.
Huh. So it's a +1 shield?
It's a shield +1.
Okay. Add that.
It is the sturdy, but it also is glass, so you're not sure how long it will last. It seems sturdy, but it will be breaking from the inside out. I'm going to tell you that now.
Yeah, no, I expected that. But, is there a metal working guild nearby as well that could give me another, like a different option if I wanted to?
He's going to huff a little bit and point his nose, and then say, across the street.
Hey, listen, you're making me a sword, and I'm paying good money for that sword.
You
but
are
I also
getting a discount for said sword.
I know, but I've been fighting for a long time, and no offense, none at all meant, but if I'm gonna have something for defense, I want to at least see what other options I could have for the durability of it. Because nothing would suck more than to lose a potential repeat customer because a shield breaks and I get killed by a beast.
Well, it of course will break at some point. All things do. There is a there is a metalworker guild across the way, or you can go to the armory guild.
I assume the armory guild works in prefab items.
They go for more what you would call dwarven or elvish styles, while the metalworkers go more for durability. Yet each
minor amount of shade at the dwarven armors then.
yet each is just a little bit. Yet they make it look beautiful. There are, of course, many Gith that prefer the art style of those from the material plane, but I personally enjoy the Gith art.
To be fair, your people's art style is quite beautiful.
He's gonna smile a little bit and nod.
And he would actually sound sincere, like as a no, it is nice. He's not saying that to try to milk a little bit more of a discount.
You wouldn't get one, so yeah. Yeah.
Hey, it's better to clarify it ahead of time.
Oh yeah. You are also getting a 50% discount, so there's no way in hell he's gonna get more.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Money's money.
Money's money. Okay. Anything else you would like to do in this?
I will pay upfront all of the money for the sword.
Okay. I will get it to you before the tournament starts.
Why, thank you. I'm gonna just deduct that.
Thank you for your patronage.
And then I will ask him to hold that shield for now.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go to the one that's across the street first. God fucking damn it, TeamSpeak. Gonna go to the one across the street and ask them for shield. Just shield.
Which one though?
Pretty much anything that could
No, I mean like which guild?
the one across the street that works in Gith metal
Okay.
weapons, and then after that we're gonna swing by the armory
Okay.
because it's best to put out all the feelers.
Yeah, just to make it easy and so we can get back to Scarlet at some point, I'm gonna say
Yes.
the shields that you can get from the Gith art are much prettier. They're not see-through because they're metal, but they will be.
I assume a little bit more expensive.
No, actually, they're about the same, if not a little less expensive. But they also look like they're not going to be as like it's metal. It's going to be metal on metal. You're going to be taking the force, so it's just going to be a normal shield. It's just going to look very pretty.
So it'd be roughly the same, like 30 for another +1 shield, but instead I assume it won't have the shock resistance and
It's just going to
whatnot.
be a normal shield. Yeah.
Okay.
It's still going to be metal. Like it, if you get electrocuted, you're getting electrocuted.
Mm.
I made
Okay.
it shock resistant because it's glass. Like
It makes sense.
yeah.
And I assume it's the exact same with the Armory's guild.
You can get a
well,
+1, but without the it's going to be more expensive rather than less, and it's not going to be shock
I'll-
resistant.
I'll think about that while we flip back over to Scarlet.
All right, Scarlet.
Yep.
Let's say you've spent about 2 hours looking from the center onwards. You haven't found any information. Apparently, nobody has seen a Goliath.
Well, time for the tried and true meat point.
Go for it.
I know where the ship is, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. 2 days. Meet me at the ship.
Are you saying that to Orthlax?
Yep.
Okay. He's gonna be like, huh. Well, what ship?
Yeah, no, I assume I tell him where the ship was. You asked!
You just said you were starting from the center of the city. You
I
never
went on
showed
to the
him
center of
anything
the
about the
city.
ship, yeah?
Yeah, no, I'm going to. I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm asking. The entire thing was to ask you if that was feasible.
Yeah.
If that was okay.
Yeah.
I'm used to asking permission.
It's typically and technically feasible.
Typically, technically feasible. All right,
Typically
I'm
and
going to tell
technically.
him where the ship is. I'm going to tell him the captain's name.
Hmm. Do you remember
and
the captain's name?
I didn't write it down, so no. I literally wrote down Captain Heart. I like him.
Oh, it's Lycus. Lykuus.
That's why I wrote like that. Okay. Yeah, Captain Lycus.
Okay.
That's why I wrote like with a fucking Y. Okay. Lycus. And yeah, 2 days. And Catalyst.
Laku now?
Lycus. As Catalyst, he is going to, there's a blue ring on his index finger.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to take that off and hand it over, and that's the deposit, that's the insurance that he'll come back and get it. It is effectively useless, it's just colored blue.
He's gonna look at you and say, well, if you want your friend back, why not, give me one of those other rings as collateral, and I will give you the coin now.
If you can manage to take this one off, and he's gonna flick the citrine ring.
Perhaps not that one.
You can already fucking tell I don't like it.
He can cast detect magic, I'm gonna tell you that, and he's been doing it.
I am a magical fucking being, it's brilliant.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna look at your other magic rings and be like, what about one of those? The ones that you can't even use.
Yeah,
but they are also part of your person.
Yeah. They're not a part of my person, they're not attuned to me, they're attuned to someone else.
Mm-hmm.
He'll give him water walking.
Okay. He's going to quickly say a few words, and he's like, ooh, that could be fun. But there's no water, like, anywhere in Gamo that you can just walk on. Oh well.
Very plentiful where I come from.
He's going to flip the coin to you.
Sweet.
And he'll just tread off. Like, as he's walking away, he's going to, like, put a hand in a pocket and, like, wave his hand and say, see you in 2 days.
2 days. Time to go find the sin bed. Because that's the only lead I have.
You spend another hour trying to find it, and you find a brothel.
And I'm gonna ask if there was either a dwarf, a lady, a human lady, or a fucking Goliath anywhere.
A very effeminate man looks at you and says, ooh, I remember her. She was fun.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, she was here last night.
You know where she went?
Yeah, I helped her. She went to In Harm's Way.
In Harm's Way. That doesn't sound anything like Sinbad. What the fuck are these directions?
Yes, well, perhaps I can show you where it is. He's gonna, like, place his hand on yours.
He's not gonna pull away, but he's not gonna do anything. It's like, and what does that entail?
Showing you.
Okay, you don't need to touch me for that.
He's gonna grab your hand gently and just, like, drag you out, like, out of the brothel.
Alright.
He's gonna start, bringing you towards In Harm's Way.
I fucking love this dude. I love him so much. Scarlet, why are you an asshole? He's beautiful. Give him love.
He's gonna point around at different buildings and be like, ooh, and that one's a beautiful little brunch place you can go to on the weekends. It's great. We should go sometime. Oh my god.
I love him so much. Scarlet hates him. No.
After another hour, by the way.
Yeah, of getting dragged around.
Yeah, you finally make it In Harm's Way.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna go in. Oh god, the fucking booby trap. Alright.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad you didn't forget, because I definitely didn't. I'm excited.
Why
You're going to be at disadvantage because you don't know.
And I'm exhausted.
Yeah, yep.
Double the disadvantage. Thankfully, they don't stack.
Oh god.
You see a nerdy-looking, bespectacled, Gith, quite short, lean. His hair is combed, like it's parted in the middle and combed to each side. And he looks at you and says, "Another from the material plane. What can I do for you?"
Another. Listen, shut up. Where's Garmer?
Garmer.
Didn't
Big
give
guy.
him his name.
Mind Flayer's dead.
Yeah. The big guy I'm looking for. That killed the Mind Flayer.
He went up towards the wealthier district.
Okay, but where's the room?
3rd floor. Just go up top. It's gonna be end of the hall.
Do you have a spare key, or do I have to kick it down?
Please do.
I only have the master key. Sorry, I can't.
Alright, sweet. I'm kicking it down. Fucking Scarlet, no!
Alright, well, you guys will be billed.
Like, sweet, cool. I don't really give a shit. I just need the body.
Don't you also have a lockpick?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. But that means he has to be good with the lockpick.
Yeah.
He's more aggro. Also, welcome back, David.
David's been here. But yeah, no, see, he's exhausted.
I'm on streamer mode, so I can't hear when people come in or leave.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, he's exhausted, he's pissed, and he would have disadvantage, and instead of being proficient in the thieves' tools that he has, I made him proficient in water vehicles, so he's not good at thieves' tools. But he has them!
In memes, I just saw what Mason sent. When you're the funniest of your friends, but also the most unstable one, he said, "Found you," and pinned me. "Welcome to my world of fun." I'm like, I'm funny?
Yeah, you are.
I won't go that far.
I would go that far.
I think I'm
So-
slightly entertaining. I'll go with that.
A prerequisite to be entertaining is having the ability to be funny.
Dude, you made me laugh for like 10 minutes straight about the fact of, I don't know, who's the third friend? I don't have 3 friends.
I don't know why that was so funny to you, but okay.
I don't know why either. It was just hilarious.
Alright, well, you make your way up there. Are you gonna kick down the door?
I'm not gonna kick down the door. I'm gonna just try and force it open. I'm not gonna kick it directly. More shoulder bash if I'm able.
Oh no.
It's gonna
You
be
can't. You're not able to, and you hear the sound of a greatsword being drawn. A very large bladed weapon.
horrible. That's the noise he makes.
But you don't hear anything else from inside.
He's gonna knock. Like, is anybody in there?
Let me... No response.
God damn it, Twig, if you're alive already, I wasted so much fucking time and I kicked it down the door.
Alright, roll to hit for first. Because apparently in D&D you can miss a door.
Yes, you can. Very easily. That's just improvised attack unarmed.
Mrs. Door falls out window.
Haha, 30-20, bitch.
Hey, good job, you hit a door.
Yep.
How are you trying to open it? Like, just shoulder bash?
I said very specifically kick.
Oh, kick, okay.
No, she's going to lift it from the bottom up.
He could ram it.
He's not going to because he's conscious.
Okay. It doesn't seem to give way. It's a pretty sturdy door.
Fucking god.
Unless Jane locked the door, Garmer left it unlocked.
No, it's locked.
It's locked.
Low-key sus.
No, it's locked because how paranoid you were. She didn't want to be like yelled at or anything. She was just playing it safe.
But-
time to
trap.
draw.
But trap of the booby.
There is the trap of the booby. But if someone really wants to get in, they can fall into the trap of the booby as well.
Yeah.
Thus is true.
You know, like Scarlet.
Yeah, like Scarlet. He's gonna try and kick from the fucking not the hinges, but the lock. How you?
Mhm.
I don't know what it's
How
called.
you're supposed to?
Yeah.
I do it for security. So yeah, that. Gonna try again then. Let's
Okay.
go.
Roll to hit.
Natural 20.
Hey! You're able to break it open and you step inside. Make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
Advantage. Bright side, there's a +7 here, so let's hope.
Not bright side.
Mm.
I get a roll with advantage to,
Mm-hmm.
that's a nat 20. Which means
That's it. That's
DC 23.
you know what's funny? DC 23 with a nat 1 dex save.
Oh my god. Alright. Let me roll damage for you, because you have acid poured on you.
Well, at least it seems we have enough items to revive us.
Yeah.
For now.
10, 14, 19, 30. $45 damage.
Well, I had 49 thanks to the goddamn temporary hit
Mhm.
points. So now
45
I have...
damage, and you are currently, you're not being dissolved, but you do have acid poured on you.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It doesn't feel good.
How much was it in total again?
45.
45? Yeah, I have 4. This is beautiful. This is fucking beautiful. Yeah, no, he's angry now.
Before you lose consciousness, Jane, you just see her drop her greatsword and scream, and then run towards you.
God, Scarlet's not even screaming at this point. He's just fucking angry. He's gonna get everything off of him. God.
Just before, just before you can pass out, you feel cold chill. I would like you to roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Fuck, I'm not good at this.
Is this
15.
Okay. You don't pass out, but you feel like you're being pulled from, the void of death. It's not as if, it's a warm, oh, you're being healed. This is freezing. You are literally, being pulled out of a grave. It's not a nice or pleasant experience. You have chills up your spine. But you are alive. And you are not unconscious.
I wasn't going to be anyway, because I had 4 HP.
Oh, no, you were going to.
Oh, shit.
whistles loudly?
Yeah.
Alright. Ow, that hurt my own ears.
Careful.
Anyway. It's gonna be fun in the recording.
It wasn't that loud.
I meant for me.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway. Okay. Yep. Scarlett's just gonna say, I hate everything. I hate everything so much.
Because it did pour on your head, a little got on your eyes, you're not fully healed quite yet. You look up and you see Jane, who's healing you, crying. She looks like your mother more and more, because it's a little blurry.
Oh, of course she does. Oh, boy. Well, you can add tears to that mix.
You are crying out the acid. The residual acid.
You wanna know something funny?
What?
Water and acid don't work well together.
Don't work well together. Good thing this is not water.
Salinated water is still not good.
It's elf. Elf tears have different properties. Ow.
Careful.
My
Suffer.
Capri Sun. It betrayed me.
Flask of Capri Sun?
Yeah. Guava strawberry.
Okay. Anyways, Garmer. We're back to you.
Okay, well, I think I'll take the glass shield.
Okay.
Because, fuck it, let's be broke, why not?
Yeah. You don't have money for chicken nuggets. I just dropped a foam roller on my head.
Oof. You said it's 30 gold, right?
60. 30, yes.
You said 30.
30.
Yeah.
The sword would have been 60.
Yes, and I have a magical shield.
It's not magical.
Oh, it's +1.
Yes.
God,
It's
I took
zippity
your
zappity
advice.
resistance.
Yeah, I took your advice. It is not magical.
Well, he's just gonna equip that now, so I'm just gonna choose option. You said it's shock resistance?
Lightning damage.
Yes.
So if you get hit by your own thing, you're fine.
Source note. Shield o glass.
That works.
There we go. Up next, we're gonna pitter-patter our way towards the people that we were supposed to speak to. Well,
I knew it. Sorry.
Okay. Because you showed the Gith at the Glass Artisan Guild, the letter, he's able to point out to where you need to go. And you see a building near the end of the crescent, almost at the tip. There's no dock there, despite like the entire outer ring supposing to be docks. And you see an even larger arena than before. From where you are, if you look up, you can sort of see, not quite well because it's so far away, the other Orpat.
there's two.
There are two. This is the greater Orpat. This is the wealthy Orpat.
Garmer thinks to himself, not out loud. I wonder what would have happened if I killed the twig here.
Well, you might get the
Shakes his head.
chance.
He shakes his head for a moment. No. Later.
Yeah, later.
We'll just keep bringing him back and making money. It'll be great, guys.
Alright.
I'll make my way there.
Okay. You see that there's a receptionist. Not quite like at a kiosk, but she has her own desk and everything. Ooh, fancy.
I'll walk over, put the letter down, and just that. Like, just put the letter down.
Yes,
Look
sir.
at her.
Would you like to speak with, fuck, what's his name? Yes, sir. Would you like to speak with Toshoran Deiro?
Please.
Please have a seat. He'll be right out.
Alrighty. Before I do that, though, if I could just ask you a question.
Of course.
What's the main difference about this Coliseum and the other one, aside from, obviously, the wealthier onlookers? I assume the payout is, by proxy, bigger?
Not particularly. It's more for glory. And you get prizes here instead of just money.
So you get both, or you get prizes instead? Excuse me?
It depends on the fight. But there's no set limit, nor is there a baseline for how much you will get paid. It depends on how entertaining you are.
Oh.
But when it comes to your...
It's one of those rings.
When it comes to the Greater Orpat Mortal Kombat tournament, you will not be gaining any prizes unless you get first place.
Oh. Interesting. And, if I may, what is the first place prize?
I'm sorry.
Or is that something more for the higher-ups to decide?
I'm not at liberty to say quite yet. It's meant to be a surprise.
Great. Okay, I'll take a seat. Is it okay if I smoke in here? Pulls out pipe.
Go right ahead.
Thank fuck.
Thank fuck.
Thank fuck.
Thank fuck. Alright.
He doesn't like being around those kind of places.
No, this is... Like, both arenas, they don't really care.
Okay.
Yeah. Just the... What do you call it? Quality of tobacco or other might be a little different. Alright, you're waiting about 10 minutes before you see a well-dressed, not quite Gith, but he's a Gith with a tannish brown sheen, almost as if he has scales. He's quite large, towering over even you. And he approaches you, ready to shake your hand, like, already hand outstretched, like, Garmer, welcome!
Do I know this person?
You do not. Pyriel's gonna look at you like, the fuck?
It's gonna stand up and let out a big billow of smoke out of his nose and shake his hand.
Tishorendero, at your service. What can I do for you? I heard you want to speak to me.
I was curious about the tournament that you were saying. You said you wanted me to bring in 3 people? I can only think of the dwarf, my other constituent, the elf, and this little fucker. Is this who you meant, or did you mean the dead one?
No. You're not going to be able to bring the cat into the arena.
He's the only third party that I could think of, though.
No, of course I meant the Mind Flayer. It's going to be great.
He's dead.
Uh-huh.
I cut his head off.
Uh-huh. Sure, he's dead.
I'm not kidding.
Uh-huh. He's going to look at you with like an open mouth smile, like, uh-huh. Just nodding.
You want us to bring him back, you are gonna have to provide the prerequisite materials.
Where do you currently have the coin?
He has it in his coin pouch.
Okay. He's gonna glance at your coin pouch and be like,
I don't have a lot of money, I'm sorry, buddy.
oh, I think you're able to bring him back. He's gonna give you a knowing wink.
He's gonna give that look of, you cheeky motherfucker.
He's gonna look at you and say, we don't really have gods here, if you couldn't tell. There's no place of worship, especially in Gamo. Who do you think gave you that coin?
For all intents and purposes, it could have been the fates themselves.
No, it was my assistant. He's gonna point towards the receptionist.
Garmer needs a strong drink.
You do still have some Dornar fruit, I believe.
A shot of that 110.2 proof whiskey.
Oh my god.
Hey,
like, if it could
that was
actually
fun.
be... Oh my
That's
god.
quality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was great too. No. If it could be, this would be like 112%. Not proof. Percent.
Oh, congrats.
Do we finally hit the
Rhythm's
loop?
down.
Oh my
We hit
god.
No.
the loop.
No, rhythm's down.
Oh my god. It's fine.
They do this like every other day.
It's fine.
Get rhythm too. Why not?
I'm just gonna... I'd banned Rhythm. And... ban.
Why?
Why not? We don't need it. It was nice to have, but I would get a different bot. One that won't go down all the time.
Groovy.
Groovy does
Groovy's
work. Yeah.
Go down once, you die.
You dare to shut down for updates? Perish.
Well, looks like the horse can't walk too well right now. They have one lame leg. Yeah. Alright.
Okay, let me guess, given how tongue-in-cheek you are as of late, I assume you want me to fight him again.
Not quite. This is going to be a tournament. You guys are all going to have some difficult fights ahead of you. None of you are going to be safe, but you guys are going to be going against some of our
Best.
Favorite. No, not best, just favorite. But we would like you to bring the little elf, the dwarf, and the mind flayer, of course. I saw that he was able to walk around in a Gith body. We would be happy to provide him with one. We have tons of prisoners.
Fuck.
Those that don't follow the rules of Gamo don't get to live peacefully in Gamo.
Garmer is conflicted. Garmer understands exactly where he's coming from, but also wants to rip his head off.
Oh, I'm sorry, I gotta move this fucking... Okay, there we go. Yeah. He's not a nice person.
No.
I feel like Scarlett's going to get along very well with him, and I hate that.
Probably.
I hate.
Very well, then, if you want me to bring the Mind Flayer back, I want you to help me with something.
And what would that be?
Fix this dumb fucking cat's curse.
Fresh out of remove curse coin, sorry.
Then make one.
Yeah, that's not really how that works. We don't have any priests.
Fine. I'll see what I can do about bringing him back then.
Let's just say you have a bit of a time limit on that coin.
That I have no fucking doubt.
Well, if you don't bring him back by week's end, it's gonna go kaput.
Now, what is this mythical prize? Because if it is, no offense, something that does not help me and my group, we don't have much reason to participate, if you will.
Well...
And this is not me trying to sweeten the pot. This is just, we have things that we need to do, such as, no offense, get off this plane. But there are other things that we need to do, including that.
Let me just say, the prize is going to be greater than any amount of money that you could get around here. Let's just say it's going to help you along your way. You can go up, down, even back to town. He's going to wink at you again with a knowing glance.
This asshole. Can we fight him?
Just real quick, red wedding him.
No, actually, the prize is a date with him.
Yeah. You can go up, down, or back to town, yeah.
And then you need to take the coin while on the date with him. It's this whole, it's like the Mass Effect 2 Naomi DLC. Gotta get invited to a party, gotta do sneaky spy shit and party, and then get out.
It's like that, but it's a Mortal Kombat tournament.
Very well, then.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
I need money.
No.
I don't want a loan from you, asshole.
Then go to the Orpat.
Good. And he'll turn to leave.
Enjoy your stay. Hope you can survive the week.
Oh, that was a threat!
And with that, we're gonna
slowly look over and just say, I hope you get testicular cancer.
With that, he just walks back to wherever he came from. You can assume it's his office.
I hope he falls and breaks his neck.
I hope you get testicular cancer. That's a new one.
Trust me. My characters can be very venomous.
The Gith do not get cancer, so if they do, it doesn't fucking matter as long as they're in Gamo, or as long as they're in Limbo. So for all you know, he might already have it. Scarlet.
Yep.
Going back to the inn.
As you do that, Scarlet, what are you doing?
Having mommy issues.
You are having mommy issues, but despite that,
Despite that, he's gonna get up and just fucking. Oh god. Yeah, he's gonna have to get rid of fucking. Where's the acid catching everywhere? Probably. He needs to get it away.
it was on your head and dripped down. Surprisingly, it did not fuck your hair up.
Yeah, very surprisingly, actually. You know what?
It
It's
also
fine.
didn't burn your skin. Not
Then-
like it didn't like physically burn or like corrode your skin. It was
Well,
just a
thank God for that.
burning sensation.
Oh, great. That's lovely. That's wonderful. He's still gonna treat it like acid and a base. The only base I can think of right now, because I'm tired, is milk. Fuck, why is it always milk? Anyway.
Because you're tired or Scarlet's tired or both?
Both.
Okay.
See, I'm normally a chemistry nut, but I've never really worked with acid.
I have.
It curdles if you have milk.
I know.
Mhm.
You're gonna have chunks all over you.
The way you fucking said that.
You have curdle chunks. Milk
kernel
curdles.
chunks. It's easier to deal with.
You can wash it off.
Yep.
Assuming that it hasn't seeped into the fabric.
Ugh, whatever. Yeah, he's gonna basify the fucking acid and get up.
You have done that.
Baking soda works.
It still hurts. Oh,
Yeah,
he can't get baking soda from the thing that only makes liquids.
Yeah, so
Sadly,
Baking
can't mix it with
soda.
anything.
mixed with
because
vinegar.
water will fuck it up.
A baking soda slurry.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna get up.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, where's Twig?
Oh, Jane doesn't know where Twig is.
No, Jane doesn't. Jane's like, I don't know.
Well, time to search for a body.
He was here when I went down for breakfast this morning, and he was gone when I came back up.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm gonna investigate.
Oh, okay. Roll at disadvantage.
Just a zombie Twig walking around the street
Yeah.
That
fighting
at
people.
20 was so pretty.
Oh, too bad.
Oh,
It's always when disadvantage that people get in that 20s. It's great.
I know it's wonderful. 6.
Hmm. There do be a yellow fire that is currently roaring in the fireplace yet again.
Oh fuck! It started back up.
It's very pretty, and it gives off a nice little warmth. That's about it.
Oh boy.
Yeah. You like the yellow color.
Yep.
Like,
Why did it have to be fucking yellow? Oh!
I didn't even plan it.
I hate it, and I hate all of you.
Literally, all of this, since the first, 10 minutes, has been me pulling shit out of my ass.
Oh, I bet. Well, time to get seawater.
Okay. Your mug is now filled with seawater. And you have Rima that's slowly getting hotter in your pocket.
Oh, great. Of course, it's slowly getting hot in my pocket. Ah! I'm gonna take it out.
Mhm.
Just look at it.
Drink it with the seawater.
No. The seawater makes you throw up.
Yeah.
It's not palatable. He's gonna, look at Jane, who's hopefully not crying anymore.
She's wiping her face.
He's gonna kind of shake the Rima, like, do you have any? Does it get hot?
She points at the fire. That's mine.
Fuck it, at this point, he's throwing it in. We're all in this together, bitches.
Alright.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
Half of it, as soon as it enters the fire, turns a deep scarlet red before all of the yellow is overtaken by the red. I'm waiting for Spider to yell at me in DMs like, "You bitch!
You...
I didn't do anything! I didn't do anything."
Did you fucking make the Rima burn the colors of their fucking Vine model?
I didn't do anything.
You... ass.
I didn't do anything.
That's why it was... Oh my fucking... I
didn't do anything.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh my fucking god.
I didn't do anything.
You...
It wasn't
I hate
me.
the reference. I hate the reference. I hate it, and I hate it because that's Scarlett's favorite color.
It wasn't me.
It was you. You're God.
Well, as you're staring at it, what do you want to do?
Goddamn neck hun bun. Salt water.
Okay.
Salt water to try and just fucking wash the fucking kernels off of him.
Alright. If you're
Crusty
just going to use
clothing.
that, at some point, yeah, it's going to get crusty and moldy.
Yeah, no. There's a different room. Fuck. He's gonna ask Jane to leave.
There are other rooms, just nobody actually went into them. There is
Okay, he's going to a different room.
there's a
Garmer's
restroom.
the only one, because he searched everything.
Yeah, there's a restroom.
Alright, well, he's going into the restroom and he's gonna do that.
You can draw a
There.
hot water bath if you'd like.
He is too paranoid for that shit.
Okay.
Thing is acid. So he's just gonna be washing himself in the corner with a fucking tankard of salt water.
Okay.
Standing in the toilet, dumping salt water.
There is a tub. You can stand in the tub.
He'll stand in the tub.
No, you gotta stand in the toilet.
Yeah, you gotta
baby.
sit in the sink. You gotta sit on the bidet.
No, he's in the tub and he's gonna do that, and then he's
Okay.
gonna. When he gets redressed, he is gonna put the stupid binder on. The fucking flimsy ass makeshift.
Okay.
And yeah, he's gonna.
When you walk out, Jane, who did see the binder earlier, like the day before, it's gonna be like, would you like help with that? I had a daughter once that well, she's no longer
Fucking
with
die.
us. Wow.
She's not thrown.
Way to ruin it. Wow. Trying to make it a tender moment, you're just like, she did. She's no longer
I am that
with
one
me.
asshole in
but-
the movies.
Yeah. Just laughing during a horror movie like I did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you ass.
I should say I had a son, but he wore one quite often, if not every day, and I would help him with it, especially in the beginning.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it.
She's gonna help you put it on properly. She's gonna teach you how.
Yay! He's not gonna smash his fucking ribcage.
Yeah,
Yay!
you can
You may
breathe,
have
more or
all
less.
a crew, but oh boy,
You can more or less breathe.
more or less. Yeah, no, it's a
As
fucking,
well as a binder allows you to. Yeah.
yeah. Those things can like puncture your lung.
She's gonna take out some of the extra bandages that she held on to that she didn't give to Briar. And it's gonna like start like sewing and like making an actual binder for you.
An actual one that isn't fucking shoddy as hell.
Mm-hmm. Like, let me just get your measurements. And Garmer, you've made your way back. You are pissy and you have a cat.
Pretty kitty.
You've made your way back to In Harm's Way. What would you like to do?
Go back in the room. I assume it's obvious that somebody broke the door down.
Yeah, the door's, well, it's still open. They never actually closed it, but it doesn't really close correctly.
Slowly heft the axe.
As you walk into the room, you just see Jane and a half-naked Scarlet, who's, like, has a binder around their chest now.
Yeah, he's just got pants and a binder, that's about it.
Yeah.
And his swords, because he never takes his fucking swords off because he's fucking paranoid.
But it's one of those more slip-on binders that you can just, like, slip on and then you, like, tie it around.
Like a tube top.
Kind of.
Like crop top, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be easier for you. It's not gonna take you 20 minutes to put on.
Yeah.
Just the very annoyed, why did you break the fucking door?
I don't have a key.
I gave her 2 keys.
Yeah. I
Did
don't
you-
trust that.
You know, you're the one who's paying for this door's repair, right? I'm not paying for that. That's all you.
Cool, catch me.
Start walking towards Scarlet. Just the, I'm already here.
Yeah, he's just gonna stand. He's not gonna move.
I'm right here. I think I've caught you. Because there's only one way out.
Yeah, one way out, I don't have any money.
We're gonna have to be fighting in the arena for like a week, by the way, just so you know.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, but I can't really fight.
I kinda did notice.
Great. Same page. That's a no from me.
Too bad we have to. It's not up for debate.
Says who?
Says the rich asshole that made us have to go here in order to go to the next fucking level.
What do you mean?
Look to Jane. Do you want to tell him?
You guys are gonna be in a tournament.
Why?
Because some rich asshole said that. And apparently the first prize, we need to go to level 2.
Then let's go.
This just fucking
steal
reminds
it.
me of Spy Kids 3D now.
Level 4.
3.
See, I would
Carmen!
love to. I would love to, but here's the problem. We don't know where it is. And along with that, we would still need to lug Twig's dead body.
Yeah, where is it, by the way? Because I have this, so he's gonna hold out a coin. The coin.
There is still a scarlet fire raging in the fireplace.
Yes.
And hey, Garmer, your pocket's burning.
I'm gonna throw that into the fire. I'm not dealing with it.
Alright, it's an ashy gray now. Even bigger than before.
Just puts axe away, pulls out packet, flicks it like it's a card.
Yeah. None of you just want to fucking deal with it.
And for the record, behind those flames is where it is.
You burned it?
No, I didn't burn the fucking body.
That's why it's ashy gray. If it turns purple, whoop.
Well, either way, I have this coin. It's reincarnate.
Cool. I
He'll
have,
come back. It won't be a mind flare, but he'll come back.
yeah, no, they specifically want the Mind Flayer.
Well, fuck.
Yeah. Pulls out coin from coin pouch. They want this one. Oh, by the way, if you look through it, shit gets kind of weird. Don't
Shit,
do it.
Okay, I don't want to. Quick question.
Mm,
Can I have that recipe thing for making the fruit or whatever taste better?
why?
Because to get this, I offered to hand that over to someone.
You made a deal for knowledge that I have without my express consent. That's not very merchant of you.
I'm not a merchant, I'm a pirate.
Can you read any of the languages that I speak?
Common.
Nope.
What do you speak?
He would say fuck you in Celestial, Abyssal, and Giant.
Scarlet, I'm
Like,
gonna
just fuck you.
I'm
Fuck
gonna
you,
have
fuck
you roll a d20 for me.
Oh boy. That's a 12.
Okay. You know well enough that this guy was able to cast like common magic, like detect magic, identify. He probably has comprehend languages, or at least he
Okay.
knows somebody that would.
Right. I'm just gonna say, well, listen, I don't need to read it. Okay? Just write it down. I only offered that I'd give him the paper.
Cool. I'm not selling my recipe.
Well, then, can you at least speak to him?
Sure.
Thanks.
Where?
2 days at the ship.
Okay.
You're real angry today.
You have no fucking idea.
You good?
I had to spend almost all of my money. No. I'm going to the fighting pits.
I think Spider's talking about out of character.
No, IRL.
No, I'm
fine.
not out of character.
Oh,
That was
okay.
in character.
Okay, I was like, that sounded very out of character. Okay. I'm like, good.
No, I
Yeah,
am
no.
currently wrestling a small snake to get back into the enclosure. I can't do a voice right now.
Woo!
Kamikaze?
Kamikaze, the one that doesn't listen. Who knew?
IRL, I'm fine. I'm watching movies, chilling.
Woo.
I'm fine.
IRL, I know you're chill, dude. You're an awesome bro. But back in character, what?
Oh,
what
in character, Garmer is fucking pissed.
Yeah.
in character, what did he say? It left my brain.
He had to spend almost all of his fucking money. He's going to the fighting pits.
You want like support? I don't know if people bet. I can bet on you.
That's a good question. Let's find out when your wardrobe malfunction is fixed.
It's not a wardrobe malfunction.
It's a gender malfunction. Come on.
You literally took the fucking words out of my mouth, Steven. Listen,
glad.
I was about to make the joke.
I'm sorry.
Fucking
Well-
suck, fucker. But yeah, no, it's not a wardrobe malfunction. It's a gender malfunction.
I'm gonna assume that the wardrobe has also malfunctioned because you broke the door and more than likely had something very, very not nice fall on you.
Yeah, well, it didn't actually get on or in anything. It was like water that just hurt a lot.
Yeah, because
Wasn't
it was a poison.
It was what?
It's because it was a poison.
Oh, beautiful.
Would
Right.
you like some?
Actually, kinda.
Okay, here you go, and I'll toss a vial of just generic poison. Just bog standard poison, because I should have one vial left.
Yeah, Scarlet, just you know that this is not the. It's definitely not going to be the same one that was dropped on you. Yeah, it's also a very different color and viscosity as the one that you saw him brewing.
Does not matter because free shit.
Yeah, You
It's
get-
just bog standard poison.
you get shitty poison. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Don't worry, I have a use for it.
You gonna poison your blade?
No.
Immediately chugs it.
Gonna pour it on your horns and stab somebody with the ram?
Shut up.
Ah,
that's a
only
idea.
took 2 tries. Alright.
Anyway, so where is the body though? We gotta like.
He'll point at the fire.
Yeah, no, I mean like, how do I get behind there? Because as far as I can tell, we all burned our Rima in that shit.
It's just some water. It'll take like 5 minutes.
I'm gonna tell you guys now, this is player knowledge that you guys would allow, because Garmer, It was given to you by a Gith. The True Resurrection obviously will bring him back perfectly. And Spider, Scarlet, the reincarnation would bring him back as a Gith.
Well, yeah.
What kind of Gith? Who knows? But he would come back as a Gith.
Yeah, well, Scarlet's already realized that it's nigh impossible because getting out of here. He doesn't want to admit it, and he's not going to verbally admit it, but he understands that he can't use it.
Well, it's good for next time.
Yeah, it's great for next time. He's gonna hold on to that shit.
If you ever die, I'm gonna turn into a satyr.
I hate you.
I'm kidding. There's 2 on the nose.
It is 2 on the nose.
Alright. So you guys are going to put out the fire, go get Twig's body.
I'm going to, yeah.
Alright. You're able to find the small room behind the fireplace, and you see Twig's body with his head in his hands just like looking at you.
Jammed in there.
Yeah. Just staring at you. You open it up and you just see like the squid head like, hey.
This is fucking traumatizing on so many levels.
How's it going?
The mustache tentacles seem to be waving slightly from some unseen wind.
Yeah, there's a breeze, but like there's no breeze.
Well, time to get the body out. Just gonna throw him on the ground essentially and then go put his shirt on.
Alright.
He has traveler's clothes, so he's gonna wear those.
Hey. Alright.
He's gonna wear it over his armor, I want to be clear, because he needs everything to be baggy now.
Okay.
Gotta hide that shape. Also, I find it hilarious that Scarlet is extremely fucking pretty as, like, how he is now, and he's exhausted, which means he very likely has bags under his eyes, but it makes him pretty.
Mm-hmm.
The correct word is majestic, I think.
You're like a you're like a unicorn. You know, horn.
Go to horny jail.
I will never go to horny jail.
Bonk.
Alright. Twig's body is now currently flopped on the ground, his head rolled away a little bit from him.
Says, okay, armor. There.
He really doesn't want to use it.
No, he wants to go kill.
We'll resurrect him, and then we're gonna go to the fighting pits, and we'll find out if we can bet on you or not.
Fine.
If you guys want, we can absolutely continue after David's resurrected. Or we can do it another time, considering, like, you guys still have a week. So we can either do, like, another day as a session. Mason's gonna have his own solo session at some point this week.
I can only continue just till a little before 5, because that's when my class starts.
Yeah. Twig, it's gonna take
a little before 5, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
like
2:45.
we could go till like 5:55 even though. Or not 5:55, 4:55, hold on. Big brain.
I was gonna say, that's a little after 5.
That's cutting it just a little bit past close.
Yeah. But
Just a little bit.
it would take you'd have to
walk
stay
over
here for an
to his
hour,
body.
considering
Just
true
casting it?
resurrection. Yeah, but because it's a coin, you just have to like lay it on him. It has to be on a dead person, like over, like essentially where the third eye would be, for at least an hour. So you guys could technically just do it, leave him here. David can go, and then you guys can go to the you guys can go to the Orpat.
Sounds like a plan.
Twig.
And we'll for the sake of this, let's let him wake up comfy. We'll put him on the bed that his body was on before.
Aw.
Garmer knows the pain of waking up somewhere not comfortable.
Is anyone gonna like? Actually, no. I'm not gonna say it.
What?
Mm-mm.
Put his body back together?
I I applied. I applied. That was assumed. Wow. I assumed that was implied.
I applied that was assumed.
Well,
Shut up.
God to swear English I can.
Ugh. The
That is a
urge to do
green
something.
minivan.
is it implied?
Or mini coupe.
Fine. Scarlett's gonna put the head back onto the shoulders.
Okay. It falls off.
You know what I fucking meant? It's laid down.
Okay, it rolls a little bit sideways.
Rolls a little bit. Yeah, he's gonna be frustrated with it. He's gonna put the cheek
Like,
to the.
rigor mortis is already, like, set in. It's been over a day.
Yeah, it's been over a day. That's great. That's
Well,
lovely.
it's been like 12 hours, technically, but...
Well, can I? This is gonna be really
16.
fucking stupid. But you know how thieves' tools like lockpicks are really long.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna...
I'm gonna stick lockpicks into the throat, and then I'm gonna Lego it onto the body.
If you want it... Do we need his... Okay, like in character, I need to preface this. Garma's just asking, do we need the body parts to be connected?
No, not if it's true resurrection.
I mean, you could use the bandages.
No.
Okay, move. I'll do it. And he's just going to take one of the vertebrae from the spine, because I assume that at least the spine is human anatomy.
More or less, yeah. He's
He's gonna take one of the vertebrae and he's just gonna flip it so that it's facing down like a T-joint, and then just take
Oof.
the other and just slam them together.
Oof.
It works.
Yeah.
Lego.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's disgusting,
Are you gonna
but
take-
it works.
Are you gonna
It's
take out
filled with squid.
the thieves' tools that are stuck in his neck?
Yes.
Alright. By the way, if you didn't, he was 100% gonna die when he came back to life. Because
yeah.
I'm reading the
Foreign
spell.
object.
It closes all wounds, neutralizes any poisons, cures all diseases, lifts any curses affecting the creature when it died, replaces damaged or missing organs or limbs. So you could have just kept it off, he would have grown a new head. But if you had it like connected, it would have healed the wound. He would have had it stuck in his throat,
Yeah, you would have these tools stuck right in his throat.
and he would have died
Wait,
in a very
if it
painful
heals
death.
any wound, wouldn't I just become two Sir Twigs?
No,
No,
you would
I'm
not
body
starfish.
Now.
You would not
Body
starfish.
parts would regrow and the other body part would just be there.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would just be like, you would have your head, and then you would have a rigor mortis head.
Ah, I can beat people with my own head.
You could, but it would eventually, it's a squid head. It's pretty soft.
It'd decompose.
That too, yeah.
Which also, side note, Garmer appears to be really fucking good at manipulating dead bodies.
It's fine. Jane's
Oh,
gonna
no,
go
I'm just-
throw up in the corner.
It's filled with squid.
I mean, she opens the window and throws up outside of it, but
Listen, Scarlett's used to like cutting someone open, disemboweling them, and tying their intestines to like a pole, and then throwing the rest of the body around in a circle until something tears off. Like, he's a pirate.
So basically, human tetherball.
I got
Yeah.
you.
There's a difference between playing with a partially living body and a not living body.
Yeah, usually they scream, so this is actually pretty pleasant.
Twig. Are you guys gonna do anything before you guys head out to Thorpat?
Does Twig's body have the Rima on him?
It does.
I'm gonna put it directly below his navel.
Oh my god, you're gonna burn its dick off?
No, it's directly below the navel, so it's right above that.
Uh, are you wearing your leather gloves?
Yes, Garmer does that when he's playing with dead bodies.
Okay. Then
Because-
yeah, you can do that.
Because just because dead goop is not fun to play with.
It starts sinking inside of Twig's body.
Why
You
would
should
you
be
do
fine.
that?
Yeah.
Scarlett's just gonna say, why would you do that?
Because it was that, or it takes another chunk out of his thigh.
This
Yeah.
seems
You could have
worse.
thrown in the fire. That's not existent quite yet, but it'll come back.
Does Jane say that?
No, that's me.
No, but Scarlett's gonna take a dagger and like try to poke the parcel out so we can put it in the bag.
Alright, you've successfully cut open the parcel.
Yep.
God damn it!
Because you're exhausted.
Yeah, I'm exhausted. See, I know exactly what I'm doing is fucking stupid and it's going to fucking fuck things up, but it's what Scarlett would do because he's exhausted and not thinking. It hits his brain, he does it.
Alright, well, he did it. And
He did it.
This sounds like a good idea.
now above his navel is also slowly sinking in.
Yep.
Okay, get his robe off. I don't know.
Disrobe.
Yep. Alright, you disrobe the black jacket that he's wearing.
I'm gonna walk away.
Take that, yeet that into the fireplace. Is there any more on him?
The fireplace is now filled with black fire. It's not too big. He is wearing armor. And is sinking through his armor. And
Take the armor off.
Alright, well, because he's ragdoll,
Yeet that into the fireplace, or like just shake that off into the fireplace.
he is ragdoll, as well as the whole rigor mortis thing. He's wearing, I believe, medium armor. It's gonna take you a minute to get it off.
That's fine.
And by that point, it's on his
I'll
skin.
just cut it off. Fuck it.
You're
There
gonna,
are sharp objects around here. I'll just cut it off.
you're gonna
He's
cut-
cut.
already
metal,
dead.
it
It
should be
can't
fine.
get much worse.
You're gonna cut metal armor off.
No, if
opener.
it wasn't metal armor, it would be fine. If it is, I'll just cut the straps that are
It's
holding the
not.
metal
It's
armor
leather,
together.
ain't it?
Let me check your character sheet. Do you have your character sheet up?
No, I don't have it up, but I'm pretty sure you changed it to leather because I'm a ranged fighter normally.
I have it right here. He's wearing studded leather.
Oh yeah, no, that's
So you
easy.
can, yeah.
Just cut the problem areas away and throw those in. Not throw them. Don't want to get the Rima powder everywhere. Just so long as it's only in the fireplace.
Okay.
Just put it in the fireplace.
Just burn the building down.
With drugs.
What is this, a meth lab? Is
you-
this payday 2?
You cut into Twig a little bit, drawing some blood, but you're able to get the armor off and throw it into the fire.
Oh, that's fine. He's dead.
Yeah, it's fine.
Instead of-
The fire burns brown, and then as you flick your sword towards it, the blood goes into the fire as well. It becomes purple.
God, fuck you.
Is all the Rima off of Twig?
As far as you can see.
And smell?
No?
He smells pretty bad.
Well, yeah, he's been dead for almost a day.
Yeah, he smells pretty bad.
Does he smell like he has been burning and still is burning?
You
Does
smell.
he smell like takoyaki?
Oh my god.
He smells like a rotting corpse. Not quite rotting yet, but he's been dead.
Okay,
Yes.
then he's fine.
Yeah. You also smell overpowering smoke from the fireplace, which isn't too far away from his bed.
That's fine. I'll reset the head vertebrae locking thing.
Ouch.
A lot of loud clicking noises as bone rubs on bone.
Yeah.
Basically, y'all are just playing Build a Squid.
Fuck Build-A-Bear.
Who needs Tickle Me Elmo? You got fucking destroy the body. It's like
Exactly.
Operation, but like
Squid Boy.
it's like Operation, but like you're killing him more than you're doing any good. So it's like
Yeah.
Operation, yeah. You're sticking. Wait, Scarlet. Scarlet's the one that was sticking stuff into the Operation guy's body,
Yeah.
and Garmer has to get that shit out.
Yep. See, I was the 3-year-old sibling, and he was the 12-year-old who originally pulled out the game for himself.
Yeah.
but Mom said they both had to play.
And Scarlet's
It's
the
my
one that's
turn.
Scarlet's the one that swallowed the pieces
It's
afterwards.
my turn with the twig.
Yeah. I want the twig. Or anything else
Yeah,
you guys want to do?
Mom
It's a
said
twiddle me
it's my
illithid.
turn to play with the corpse.
Yeah.
It's a twiggle me illithid.
Yeah. There you go.
So
Okay.
we're just gonna leave.
Good job,
Now that that's
Scarlet.
done, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, clean my gloves off,
Okay.
clean my sword off, walk over to my shield, polish that off a bit. Oh yeah, I have a new shield.
Noticed.
Yeah. Okay, time to go kill monsters.
As he's in the bathroom and shit, how's Jane doing? Is she still puking?
No, she's fine now. She's just looking at the fire like, that doesn't look
What
good.
the fuck just happened?
It just doesn't look good that there's a purple fire.
It was purple before.
Excuse me. Yeah, right at the beginning.
Well,
Yeah.
But
as we
it
leave,
turned purple from brown, so.
yeah. So it's disconcerting, you know.
Mhm.
Just walk over just because Garmer's curious, fill his tankard full of we'll just go with vodka or whiskey, you know, something strong, and yeet the liquid into the fire, see if it changes colors.
Fucking god.
It doesn't. In fact, it doesn't even make the fire any bigger or smaller.
That's fucking cool. Okay, murder time.
Alright. Scarlet, anything else you want to do?
He's just, as he's leaving, he's just gonna, you know, give a nod to Jane and walk away, just saying, "Sorry, I called you mom."
I'm used to it by now. It's okay. Bet on Garmer for me.
I will.
She's gonna toss you a little coin pouch with 10 gold.
Yep. All that's going on, Garmer.
Oh boy.
I also love how no one looted Twig.
No,
Why would we do
No.
that?
they're trying to bring you back to life. They're not gonna loot you.
I
Yeah,
know,
We may
but
be
it feels
assholes, okay, but we're not savages.
like no, but it feels like Scarlet might.
Not
He might-
everybody is a horrible
Listen.
human being.
There's a reason why he didn't, and it's solely because there's people around who he thinks would either judge him, not work with him, or snitch on him when you got resurrected.
Mhm.
Who,
Oh.
Jane?
Yeah.
That's fair.
All right.
Jane and the cat.
Twig. In an hour, you're gonna be resurrected. We'll get to that after the session, but have fun in class. Always fun. And
Just fun.
yeah, fun. Garmer and Scarlet, if you want, we can continue on. We can take a break if people need to eat. Whatever we need to do.
My thing got canceled, so I'm great.
Hey.
Same for the great part, not the canceled part. It's this build and paint or build and paint.
I had an appointment to see why my car started on fire at 5, but actually after voting, I just got it over with.
Oh,
So-
Was it an electrical fire?
No, it wasn't. The entire engine just started on fire, and then I put it out in the middle of the road, and then I kept driving, and then something else caught on fire, and I stopped, and I jacked it up, and I doused it, and then I caught on fire again, but I was already almost home, so I just let it keep burning, and then it got to the middle of my car, and by the time I parked at my apartment, I just kept throwing snow on it, and it was fine.
oof.
Hey,
I don't know if
that's
that's
better than what
fine.
happened to my buddy's car.
It
Had
almost
an electrical fire,
Oh,
Alex
electrical
Bob.
fire did die.
as in the battery lit on fire.
Oof.
Yeah, no, that would be horrible. I'm so glad my battery didn't.
Are you talking like Alex on his way to California, or?
No, I'm talking about Mark.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can say after the session if you guys want, or we could take a brief break and discuss
Well, either
that.
way, I'm heading out. So
Yeah,
bye,
I've already
Uh,
told
see you,
David
David.
about it.
Do you guys want to
Yeah.
take? Do you guys want to keep going? We can take a break now. We can just keep going now, or we can end the session here. We can do it another time. Where
I would
like you
like
guys?
to-
Continuing.
I've had to pee for the past hour.
All right, I will
Go do that.
pause the recording. We can take a break. We should all probably eat at some point.
Yeah,
I just had 3 slices of a cookie pie.
I have not been eating because I've been DMing.
I have a wireless headset, so I can just consume and
Mine's wired.
meander.
I have to go get dinner because it's either... Well, I don't have time to cook. I can either go get dinner or I can eat leftover carnitas that I made.
I think
See, the latter sounds
I'm ready
good.
to run to Popeyes.
See, leftover carnitas are good, but I've never had Popeyes. Even though I know...
Popeyes is really good.
I know it's in Brooklyn Park, but like...
Popeyes is absurdly good for how much it's
a really good
priced.
Is it?
Here in Bristol,
Yes.
I just go to
fucking-
Cane's. I go to Raising Cane's just because it's right there.
Never had it.
Never had it either.
It's
Same thing.
It's only
with,
good for the sauce and the fries
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
I've heard it's okay for high quality fast food, but at the same time,
It's cheap.
fast food.
It's cheap and it's better than like any other McDonald's or like.
See, if I go to McDonald's, I just get the hash browns, which means that I only go during breakfast.
Anyway, I'm gonna go pee.
Okay.
I will be back in probably, hopefully, less than 20 minutes. But I'm going to
Take
pause the
your
recording.
time.
All right.
They never fail me.
All
normally.
right. We only took almost an hour break.
Hey, it's okay.
Getting his ass kicked. Let's go.
Most of the break was spent talking, so it didn't matter. It was fun.
It's okay. We got all of the out of character jitters out of the way.
Yeah, which is always nice to do.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes the jitters are fun to bring into character.
Like the 24-hour thing. Oh yeah, Spider. I was telling Alex about the 24-hour sessions at SMSU.
Oh, those are fun.
Yeah, hour 18, everything is horrible. Funny,
I
but horrible.
used to. I had
hour 18 because at hour 18, like I'm perfectly fine, but everybody else like starts screeching.
I remember just to show you how dedicated people can get in Arma to milsim units.
Mm-hmm.
Think of a guild, but more hardcore. I was in one purely for shits and giggles, I won't lie. We had an entire op, which is like a session, 4 days. No breaks.
Actually, I'm going to stop recording and then start recording again, because then I can have 2 to upload, because why the fuck not? Because this is already almost 4 hours.
How the hell is my phone running low on space when I've deleted like 7 gigs worth of shit?
Right? My computer somehow 436 gigabytes of used data and like used storage, and like how I have like 8 things on here.